Alrighty. Hopefully are we back? Hopefully we're back. Um, Everything will run semi-smoothly now. Okay. Okay. We are back. Hopefully everything runs okay now. Okay. Hopefully it runs
少
smooth.
前儿追放。
Okay. Basically just went in and tried to clean up some space on disk. Hopefully that works. Alright. Alright. Yeah, hopefully cleaning the space off the disk so I have more than like 10 megabytes remaining on
别担
disk
心，闪电
will allow
落一下
me
了。
the smoothness to actually do what I wanted to do. Nothing should be causing it to break. Everything should be running smoothly. Shouldn't have any more issues. In theory. Okay. As long as when I open this door, I don't immediately crash. Yeah, I think the problem was that I didn't have basically enough space for the temp files. Which is annoying. Water it. Okay. Days planted 4, still a seedling. Alright. Now done. I do want to check something. If I go to P... Okay. So I do have these guys. I don't have any of the rest of these. Okay. Alright. Leave the crew deck. I think everything's running smoothly again. I figured it out. I just needed to clean some more space on disk, which hopefully I will be able to ignore that problem a little later on. More disks. Or upgrading the size of the disks I already have. It's not the best way, but it works enough for me. Okay. So we need one more brief daily quest and 15 more intelligence puzzles, and we'll have another 2 complete. All right. And then, yeah, I'll just need to ignore the other ones. So now what we can do is we can max out the voyage. Climb from 15 all the way up to 22. Label. We will run with the stock bars. And then what we'll do is I'm going to run the commission. We're going to claim this. Okay. That should, in theory, complete that part of the event. Now, what is the... Oh, I see it. Right, the outfit thing. And custom procurement. All right. At the very least, I can run outfit. I don't necessarily want to do custom procurement just yet. But I can run over here. Outfit, Twilight Whisper. Oh, does that say that ends in... No, Outfit Procurement Season 3. Okay. I think this one should be the earliest. Right, yeah, in 118 days. I almost have 20 total, which is nice. And I'm glad that they've done it like this. Yeah, and that's 300 days. So, alright, we'll do one access. I might as well. Okay. Nothing gold, so no outfit. I did get part of an outfit. I dislike that these take that long. While we're over here, I might as well claim this one. Okay, so how do I want to handle this? I think what I'll do... Oh, what's this? Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's just this telling me about the events. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes, okay. Then there's, of course, the rookie ones, which really, that's that. And this one is just actually doing frickin' the missions. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to run it back. We're gonna run to the campaign. Oh, come on. Right. We completed this chapter, but I don't remember too much of it, so we'll run the normal on the reverse matrix chapter, I guess. I believe there are 6 main chapters, and then these are, I believe, events. So that's nice. All right, confirm. And I will need 20 to do the mission, and it's... Oh, these guys are 18. Okay, well, challenge. We'll run through these now. I don't know if exactly how much, but yeah, we'll run through this. Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right. Connected to the Intercontinental Railway System. How is it on your end? Helena and I have reached the station supply point. How is Mei Ling? Doing well. I don't actually remember any of the story, so this is going to be fun. Additional defense protocols are expected as to be activated. Okay. And yeah, I don't remember much of this because it has been a good solid close to a year since I last, I think, ran the story missions. I kind of wish I was joking about the fact that it's been about a year. Okay. You run up here and action.
有话快说。
good. Do this. Should. Alright, I need to move up 2. This does put me standing right next to a box, but that should kill everybody, so... As long as we don't crash again. Alright. Bang. Everybody's aware. And there we are. ID replacement complete. All units evacuate. Boop. 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 And there we are. Achieved victory. All right. Yeah. Identification replaced. Commander, did it work? Dear passengers, long haul from Kiev with us, calling at 4 stations for 35 minutes at each station. Please ensure you return to the train on time should you wish to stretch your legs on the platform so that your journey will not be delayed. Yeah. We've already boarded the train. Did everything go smoothly? Nothing has gone wrong? Really? Why are you still so nervous? The meeting with the client was more than 10 hours ago, Mei Ling. Hearing the familiar name, Helena looks back while walking ahead of me. Mei Ling? Hush. Oh. Where are our seats, Groza? The people you've swapped IDs with are supposed to be seated at 12-1A and 12-1C. Coach 12, row 1. Slept so long. Want to look. Chairs so many. Not now. Come and take a seat. Keep your spheres under control and don't let them hover around. Also, put on your seatbelt. Seatbelt? See the button on your right armrest? Just press it. From our window, Seaton does not move. I decided to just reach across her and press the button myself. Escalator. Okay. Who taught you that? Kofum again. Kofum. Alright. Properly. And don't let teach you weird stuff. Okay. Doors will be closing soon. Train is not particularly busy. Keep an eye on Helena and keep her from shrugging off her seatbelt while watching our surroundings. Is ODE-1 Central. Stand down and exit level 2. Good thing we weren't far from an intercontinental railway station and the Jeep refused to start. Honestly, I thought we'd be done for. We are done for. Huh? Bill, God knows how much she's going to charge me for damaging the Jeep. If only I had checked the Jeep a bit more closely. Nobody could have known we'd run into trolls. We've been pushing it so hard. We'd have run out of gas sooner or later, even if the engine hasn't malfunctioned. Had something else gone wrong based on your route? The regions you passed through along the way didn't normally get patrols. At least they've stopped following us. That's why we can still communicate. Maybe I just got lucky. Unlucky. Commander, unlucky. Helena, now that we're safe, why don't you get some sleep? Sleep a lot. No more sleep. I look around helplessly and spot the holographic button next to the armrest of our seat. Look at this. Have this here. You can see the real-time exterior view on the screen.
不能解开安全
But
带。
don't undo your seatbelt. Captivated by the view on the holographic screen, Helena finally quiets down for the moment. I adjust my posture and resume my communication with the Elmo. And the others are performing some necessary maintenance on their bodies and weapons, so I'm afraid you will have to babysit Helena for the time being. Sorry for the trouble, Commander.
我听到你的笑声
I
了，
can hear you
闪电。
chuckling, Groza. Do excuse me.
算了，
Returning to the
继续
subject,
之前的
you
话题。
mentioned seeing
闪电，
Sengvis
你们看到有格里芬
units
标志的铁
with
血机械？
Griffin's insignia? Yes, but to be more precise, they were mechs with applied Sengvis tech. Both their appearance and methods of attack were quite different from the one we'd encountered regularly in the past.
铁血技术
Like I
确实已经
said,
被泛用
Sengvis
化，
tech is very
出
common
现在
these
进化渠
days,
道也
so
不
it's
奇
not
怪。
unusual to see it in the
但格里
purification zone.
芬
But Griffin,
虽然
their
重组
strength
之
and
后大不如
influence
前，
may have
怎么
diminished
能穷到只
significantly
能
after
订
their
购这种
structure,
泛用机械？
but surely they're
还
not
必须
so
接
poor
委
that
托
they
人
can
这种
only
角色的
afford
单
such
子。
average machines and have to take assignments from someone as shady as this client. Maybe it's because I
难道
left. You're also past your heyday, Commander. Or maybe the insignias were just a disguise to target you, considering your history,
那个委托人
client
甚
didn't
至连
even
我
know
的
my
名字都
name
叫不出来，
and
全程用
insisted
赏
on
金猎
calling
人
me
来称呼指挥
Commander.
官。
He's just been calling me
如
bounty
果
hunter
他
the
知
whole
道我是
time.
谁，
If he knew who
我
I
可不觉
was,
得他
he
有
wouldn't
这种
have
伪装的能
been
力。
able to put up such an act. The box seems very important to him. Commander, were the Viegers who came after the box also his?
通话里
Brought
我
up
提
the
了瓦良
Viegers to
格邦
test
来
his
试探
reaction
他，
during the call, and
从
judging
他
by
的表
his
情看，
expression,
确实有一定
that
可
was a
能。
distinct possibility.
不
Still,
过会和这
the
种人合作，
Viegers
瓦
were
良格
really
邦
stupid to
也
work
真
with
是
someone
蠢。
like him. Maybe he was just using them. All the Viegers combat units we encountered in the battle at Fort Vest only had basic equipment, while the units we fought at, whatever that is, were armed to the teeth.
如果是这样，
So this
能
client
联系
has
上瓦
dealings
良
with the
格邦，
Jaegers,
具有信息
processes
版追踪技
data,
术，身
backtracking
边还有六
tech,
分仪这种高
and
战
has
力
a
神
doll
器，
with high
却偏
combat
偏不知道箱子里
capability
的内容物。
like Sexton's at his disposal. Yet, he doesn't know what's inside the box.
这个委托
Can
人
this client just be
难
a
道背
front
后
for
还有
something else?
纳美西斯
Nemesis
似乎以前见到过类似
seems
六分仪
to
的
have
仪器。
seen a doll quite similar to Sexton's before.
什么？
What?
纳美西
Nemesis?
斯？
Where?
不清楚，
Unclear.
这是克罗利克
That was the
唯
only
一能
piece
够
of
翻译出来的信
information that
息。
Krolink was able to interpret.
前方即将到
We will
达
shortly be arriving at OD1 Central.
中心车站，
We will stop here for 35 minutes as the train undergoes quick maintenance
短时减轻
and
工作，以开发
decontamination.
辐射清除
For your
工作
safety,
将
please
考虑
remain in your
开始
seats and avoid
为了
disembarking.
您的安
If you wish
全，
to leave your
请您
coach,
停留在座位
please
上，
make sure
不要
you have
随
your
意下
ticket
车
and
走动。
ID with you
如
and
果
return to
您
your
需要
coach
离开
as
车
soon as
厢时，
possible. Right,
好吧。
we're here at OD1.
欧弟101
We'll
到
get
了
to，meet
马
her
上就能
very
见到
soon.
他。
I'll
等
see
见面
what
的
I
时候，
can
我再
find
详细
out
问
when
问。
we do. Also,
闪电，
Rosa,
带领小队过
lead
来
the。team here. Mei
美
Ling,
玲，
stay with the
留守基地
MCV
车
and wait
等
for
等。
us.
他们
Will they come after us, Commander?
现在箱子还
We
在
still
我
have
们
the
手里，
box, so there's
他们不可
no
能放过我
way
们。
they'll let
通
us
讯暂时
go.
切断，确认线路安全后，我会
Go
联络
dark
你。
on the comms for now. I'll get in touch once I've secured the route.
了解。
Understood. One more thing.
另外，是朋友见
We're
面，
meeting a friend,
指挥
Commander.
官，
No need to be nervous.
啊，准备下车，海伦娜。
We're getting off the train, Elena. Alright. So we have the story mode bit and... Okay, so this battle does not require... Okay, so these two battles are not going to require anything, they're just a fight. Okay. I'll try to do as much as I can. I am way over leveled for these. You're kind of supposed to, I think, run through these fairly quickly, maybe running a basic mission, but well, it's fairly easy to do this. Oh, good. I spawned pretty much exactly where I'd want to spawn. Combat start. Land and action.
有话快说。
Use this. This eliminates every enemy on the board. Unmerm. And bang.
chết死了！
Boom.
永远的消失。
All 5 units dead
任务结
instantly.
束，各位，保持警惕，
Good.
在安全返回之前，还不能放松。
Continue. We'll do this again. All right. I always forget that this game has relatively interesting story to it. I always forget that fact.
来了，
I'm going to run, where is Nemesis? Or not Nemesis. Klukai. We're gonna withdraw you and input
注意，
Klukai. Combat start.
训练有一定成效了。
Klukai, run, with this. Cross, just missed the explosion area. Perfect. And with 2 kills, we'll be solid. Hopefully, I'll be able to get all the way to the other side.
正常水平罢了。
Right. I see. So I'd only be able to go here. Which is still pretty decent. I think that might work. For clearing out both of the enemies.
这一输还来得及。
When that barrel blows up, yep, that kills the enemy. Perfect.
有话快说。
And then Lind and action, you can just be frickin' base shotgun. And bang.
这入戏，跑得掉吗？
Oh, I missed one. Alright. And the enemy.
接刺。将404作为对手，是
Alright.
你最大的错误。
Confirm. We will run this gambit before. We have run this gambit before. Alright. View. An entire story
戴
piece.
好帽子走这里，我们去轨道
Put
车站。
on your hat and go this way. We're heading to the station.
是间谍行
A
动。
spy mission.
虽然没错
You're right, but I think Sophia has taught you a bit too much.
指挥官，
Commander, difficult, can't understand.
听不懂。
Cloven fun. I still don't know.
看来
Uh,
限制你和寇
looks
夫
like I'll
相
have to
处的
limit how
时
much
间。
time you get to spend with Cloven.
不要。
No. Lynn's voice is getting rather loud. Put my hand on her head to caution her.
嘘，
Keep it
小
down.
点声。
Now
跟着
follow
我
me. Try to avoid the crowd.
哦，
Okay. The terrain in OD1 is unusual. The Intercontinental Railway tracks are elevated almost to the same height as the fixed quarantine wall, some distance away. The temporary stop is on the platform on one side of the tracks with cargo passage that connects to the station at an angle. We walk along the cargo passage to the station.
指挥官，
Commander, big block.
固定式隔离墙
The，fixed quarantine wall.
靠近，
So close. Long box. Very tall.
高高的
Bugs.
有虫子。
Elena halts and points towards Odessa excitedly. I follow her finger to see the so-called very tall long box.
那是属于敖德萨
at
的
the
建筑
building
区，
complex in
以
Odessa,
及架设在空中的楼级
and
轻轨
that's
和
a
行车
dual
的路
usage
廊桥。
bridge for both
往前走，
the
不要停下来，艾伦
intercity
娜。
light rail and regular vehicles. Keep going, Helena. Don't stop.
嗯，
Alright. We arrive at an entry point between the platforms and the waiting area and join a long queue. I take in the situation at the waiting area while the queue shortens. I scan my surroundings but find no sign of our receiving party.
请出示您的身份证件及车票。
Please present your ID and tickets.
好的，谢谢。
Yes, thank you.
欢迎来到
Welcome to
OD
Satellite City OD01.
请出示您的身份证
Please
件及车
present
票。
your
各位
IDs and tickets.
好的。
Sure.
海伦娜，请稍等。
Dunrax and Helena, one moment, please.
不好意思，
I'm sorry,
车
but
票
these
信息
tickets
显示，
indicate that your
两位的目的地
destination
应该是敖
is
德萨乌萨托维站。依据轨道交通执行办法，
Gustav
两
Odessa.
位不能
According
中
to
途下
the
车，
railway
请及时返回车厢。
transport enforcement protocol, you may not disembark halfway. Please return to your coach before your train departs.
啊？这里不
is
是
this
乌萨托维
not
站，
Gustav Station?
这里是 OD01中
This
心车
is
站。
OD01 Central.
啊，
Bought the
我
wrong
买错票了，
tickets.
能
Can't
不
you let
能
me
让我从这里
through?
出去？
买错
Wrong tickets. I push Helena behind me with feigned calmness. The ticket inspector stares at me dubiously.
买错票。
You bought the wrong tickets?
两位
The
乘
two
坐
of
的
you
是由
boarded
基
the
辅到
long
敖德萨
haul
的洲际长
train
途客运列
to
车，
Odessa.
在这条线路上，
This is
此站属于
just a
临时停靠
temporary
点，
stop
不售
on
卖
the
到
route.
站票。
Can't buy tickets where you get off.
能不能透露一下？第一次
Can't
买
you
这条
please
线
make
路
an，exception
这
just
些
this
事
once?
情我
This
们
is
都
the
不知道。
first time we've traveled on this route. We're totally clueless.
抱歉，所
Sorry,
有信
all
息在售卖时
information
都有明
must
确
have
公示
been
您所描述的
clearly
情况
displayed when
不
you
太可能
purchased
存
your
在。
ticket. So that is
请您
highly
留在此处，
unlikely.
我
Please
们需要
stay
对你们
here
进行再次
while we
检查。
perform further inspection on you.
7号出入口出现异
We have
常
a
情况，
situation
请
here
求
at
支
Gate
援。
7,
重复，
requesting
7号
support.
出
I
入口，
repeat,
请
Gate
求支援。
7, requesting support. Things are getting out of hand. I'm just about to make a run for it with Helena in tow, and come up with some other way of entering OD1, when I spot a figure waving vigorously with barely concealed amusement not far away.
UMP 9，
UMP 9.
好蠢啊！
What a silly misunderstanding.
你好，我是
Hello,
OD101 市
a
政中心的工
member
作
of
人
staff
员。
at the
这位
OD1
和海伦娜是我们
Municipal
邀请来
Center.
OD101考察的访问学者。
Dunrax and
这是我的
Lena
工作
are
证
visiting
件。
scholars whom we have invited to OD1 for a survey. This is my staff ID.
市政中心。
Municipal Center? Apologies. My colleague
抱歉了，
must have made a
我们负
mistake
责
when
订票
buying
的
the
同事
tickets.
出了
Sorry
点
for
小
all the
问
trouble. Inspector takes a good look at UMP 9's ID and finds nothing out of the ordinary. He returns the ID to UMP 9 and finally lets us pass despite his lingering sense of doubt.
谢谢，
Thank
请
you.
进。
Please come through.
欢迎
Welcome
来到
to
OD101
Satellite
卫
City,
星城。
OD1.
这里，这里，
Over
电
here.
梯快到了，
The elevator
我
will
快
be
过去。
here soon, so hurry. Towards the elevator near the exit. The inspector tilts his head as he watches us leave.
OD101 中心车
This
站7号出
inspector,
入口，检查员编号1112。
1112 at Gate 7,
正经确认
OD1
无误，
Central Station. A
影
member
像
of
稍后传
staff,
送。
Municipal Center stepped in. ID checks out. Uploading image in a moment. A few minutes later, with UMP9 showing the way, we ride the elevator to the bottom of Satellite City, OD01.
一路辛苦啦，
Thanks
指
for
挥官。
traveling all this way, Commander.
好久不见，
It's been such a long
指挥官
time,
竟然没
but you
怎么
haven't
变。
actually changed much.
没怎么
Haven't
变
changed much.
啊，
You certainly have. In
倒
any
是你变
case,
了不少。
I'm no longer your
不过，
commander, am I?
那我要怎么称呼你？
So what should I call you?
大人、
Your Excellency,
阁下、
teacher? Or should I just use your
还
name?
是直接叫名
Dunrax.
字？老师，
Teacher. Teacher
老师，
Captain Dunrax.
算了
Never mind.
你还是叫
Just
我
stick
指
to
挥官吧。
commander.
叫
What happened to the
你脸上
scar
的
on
伤
your
疤呢？
face,
怎么
Nine?
不见了？
Why is it gone?
现在我是莱
Yes,
纳
I
呀，
am
指挥官。
Lena right now, Commander.
莱纳，
Lena?
是莱亚姐指定的新名字。
That's a
当
new
时起
name
名字
that
的时候
Leva
超
has
苦
given
恼
me.
的。
I was really
幸亏有
struggling
莱
to
亚
think of a
姐。
name, but Leva came to the rescue.
莱亚，
Leva?
莱亚是谁
Who's Label? Don't tell me.
难不-
45? Bingo!
是
I gave
我
her
起
that
的名
name.
字。
I ran into some trouble and
只
changed
是
it
出了点
into a
小
new
问
body,
题。
so the
我换了
scar
一个新色
disappeared.
体，伤疤就消失。莱亚姐说，
Leva
虽然
said
一
it
刀
would be
太蠢
stupid
了。
to
到
slice
现
up
在
my
我还
face
在
again,
犹豫。
but I'm still not sure if I
真的很
agree.
蠢吗？
Is
指
it
挥官。
stupid, Commander?
听你莱亚
I
姐的
think
比
you
较
should
好
listen to Leva. The conversation drifts off. The satellite city is very quiet during the day, which makes the silence all the more awkward.
就
And, I mean, Lena,
莱
how
纳
is everyone doing?
大家，
Everyone?
指
Who
挥官问
exactly
的
do
是
you
谁
mean,
啊？
Commander?
就是个
The rest of 404?
404他们
Real
吧
is 10 years.
也快
Is
10年
everyone
了。
doing well?
发生了很多事
So many
情
things have happened,
大家
and
都变了
everyone
很
has
多呢。
changed. Something tells me you're
我猜
wondering about someone
指挥
else?
官现在想，
Avoiding Lena's probing gaze, I push Helena forward. Helena.
对了，
Oh, right.
这位是海伦
This
娜，
is Helena.
是海伦娜。
Helena.
海伦娜，看起来挺可爱的嘛，指挥官。
Helena. I'm just gonna bounce between the two just because she looked pretty cute, doesn't she, Commander? Helena beams happily at the compliment. She pokes her head out behind my back, seeing that Lena won't make any startling movement. She tugs tentatively at a strap attached to Lena's clothes.
莱娜可爱。
Lena cute. You seem to be living the life,
指挥
Commander.
官现
You
在看
don't
起来也
have
太悠
to
闲了
listen
吧
to？a bunch of nasty
不用
old
听那些乱七八糟
geezers
的老头子念
grumble
叨，
all
不用
day,
看那些蠢到天
or
上的
watch
傻
those
子们洋洋得
absolute
意。
morons
明
acting
明
all
知道他们在
smug while
打什么
keeping
主
their
意，
mouth
还什么
shut,
都不能说
even。though you know
而且
they're full of
身边还有这么可爱的
and
女孩
you're
子
in the
陪着。
company of such a cutie.
新工作不适应吗？
Hard
莱纳
time getting used to your new job, Lena?
倒也没有不
Not
适应。
really. But I kind of miss the good old
就是有点
days.
现在每天都好忙啊。
Oh, we're so busy every day. Plus, I can't even stay with
老是要
Leva.
分开做任
We're
务。
always working on different tasks separately. It's such a pain spending so much time apart.
能不能考虑
Can
增
you
加
just
通讯
call
联络
her
频
more
次？
often?
有啊，可几次之后，莱雅姐就老不接
I
我通
did,
讯
but
了。
after a few calls, she
说
stopped
什么
picking up.
非
Don't
工
use
作
the
需
comms
要，
channels
不
for
要占用
matters
通
that
讯
don't
资
concern official
源。
business, she said.
莱雅姐
He's
真
getting
是
colder and colder.
可能
Maybe you both
可
need
能
some
大家
time
还
to
要
get used
习
to
惯一段时
things.
间。
哦，这样啊。
Is that
哦，对
so?
了，指
Anyway,
挥官和新队
how
员
have you
相处的
been
怎么
getting
样
along
啊？
with your new
还有闪电。
members? And Rosa?
挺好。
We're all getting
闪
on
电
quite
他们
well.
目前
Rosa
在
and
敖
the
德萨周围
others
的
are
绿
in the
区范围
green
内。
zone near
如果
Odessa.
我们这里出现问题，
They'll come
他们随
swooping
时能
in
来支
if
援。
something goes wrong on our end.
应该不会出什么问
Nothing
题吧？
should go wrong here.
如果要和他们联
If you
络，
want to
要
contact
用特
them,
别设置的加密
make sure
频道
you
哦。
use the special encrypted channel that
可
we
是
set
在
up.
进行秘密
We're
行
on a
动。
secret mission after
需
all.
不需要我把我们的
Should
通
I
讯频段
send
号和
you
密钥
our
给你？
comms channel number and key code?
好。
Yes, please.
给新
Here,
的工作证，
your new staff
通
pass,
讯频段号
comms channel
N57 密
N57.
钥都是独立的，
Key
工
codes
作证上的
are
编号
all
就是啦。
independent. Just input the number on your staff pass.
好，
Okay. Accept the staff pass and send a update to Groza using the comms channel that Helena just provided. As we walk on through the city, Helena's attention is drawn by the neon lights, which are on even during the day, since the low-lying streets get very little natural light.
好多的
So many
是
lights.
什么？
What? These are shop
这是店
signboards.
铺的店铺。
Shops.
来来，
Come
我来
here.
告诉你
I'll，tell you all about them.
这边这个
This
是
one
一
here
家
is a
专门
shop
承
that
接人
specializes
新改
in
造的
doll
店。
modifications.
据
If
说
dolls
像
like
我
us
们
go
这样的
inside,
人
we
形
might
进
come
去，
out looking
出
completely
来
different,
很可
just
能
like this. You scared?
啊，实验室，
Oh, lab.
实验室。
Lab. Nah, it's just
Oh,
cosmetic
这是
modifications
民
on
用人
civilian
形外观
dolls.
的基
It's
础改
not a
造啊
lab.
不是实验室。
Look at this one here.
你看这边
Apparently, if you head inside
据
at
说
just
这一
a
家
time
在特定
and
的
get
时
the
间点
right
进去，
watchword,
对上暗号，
go into a
就
whole
能进
new
入一个
world.
全新的新世界。
New
要
world.
进去。
Wanna go?
现在白天不
They
开
don't
门的。
open during the day.
不过我
Anyway,
也是看
I
的
just
资
read
料，
about it somewhere.
具
I
体
don't
什么
really
样
know
子
what it's
我
really
也不
like.
清楚。今晚安排一次
Let's
大
go
冒
on a
险，
big
怎么样？
adventure tonight. What do you say? Big adventure. Want big adventure. The quiet streets are empty of other pedestrians. Lulled by the conversation droning on in the back, I recall what happened after the battle all those years ago. Some said their farewells and left on their own accord, while others did not get to make the choice themselves. One way or another, all my companions were gone, one after another, within an extremely short period of time, until I was completely on my own. I walked down the path of solitude, leaving everything behind. All that had happened before seems almost like a dream. What was I thinking? I thought a great deal, or perhaps I did not think things through at all. Commander? On this long and weary path, I brush past someone familiar. I turn around, but that person is already gone. The only ones within view are Lena, who is watching me with some concern, and the curious Helena.
What?
Hey, Commander.
指挥官。
Commander is so
好奇怪。
strange.
对啊。
Yeah, what's the
怎么
problem,
了，指
Commander?
挥官？
Why do you
看
look
起来
so
不知道要
lost?
干什么的样。我知道了。
I know, the Commander
指
is
挥官这
scared.
是害怕了。害怕
Scared.
了。
害怕什么？
Scared of what?
当然是。
这
Scared
里信
of...
号不好。
Did you get bad reception here? Did you get bad reception here? I looked down to check my communicator and find I had a missed call from Clifton. He is using the comms channel that I sent earlier. Don't change the subject, Commander.
没有，
No, I'm just
我只是
curious.
好奇。
Isn't
不是
this a
卫星城
satellite
吗？
city? Why is
信
the
号怎么
signal
还会不稳
reception
定？
so unstable?
这里不是普通的卫星城啦，
Is the very first
敖德萨的第一
satellite
个卫
city
星
in
城，
Odessa,
因为种种原
built
因，
out of a
这里
former
是语言
mine.
下沉式卫星
The
城。
Sungan Satellite
我
City.
记
I
得刚才
remember
洲际
what
列车的广播这么称呼它。
that's what the train broadcast called it.
没错。
That's right.
在
After
成
the
为卫
satellite
星
city
城
was
之后，
built, in
为了
order
扩
to
大可用
increase
土
the
地，
available
矿
land,
坑
they
底
dug
部
even
又向下
deeper
拓宽
and
了不
lowered
少
the。bottom of the
在
mine
这么
pit.
深的地方，
Since we're so
除
far
非破
down
解
from
编
the
码接
surface,
入成域网，
unless you
不
crack
然
the code
直接
and
连
piggy
接罗联
bank
网络的通讯信号不
into
好
the，
也是没办法
metropolitan
的
area
事情的。
network, it's only natural that you'll get bad signal reception connecting directly to the URNC comms. It just can't be helped.
信号不稳定，
Doesn't
难
the
道不会
unstable
影响住
signal
在这里
affect
的
the
居
local
民？
residents?
大家白天都要
Everyone
在敖
heads
德
to
萨工
Odessa
作
for，work during the
敖德
day,
萨内信
and
号
the
是完
signal
全
there
没
is
问
completely
题的。
fine.
等到晚上回来
Then,，
除
by
了
the
睡觉的
time
那
they
些
come
人，
back at
其他
night,
人基本上
people
都是
either
会出
just
门活动。
turn in
信
or
号
go
这种
out.
东
Nobody
西，当
cares
然也
about
就
the
不在
bad
乎啦。
signal reception.
现在绿区的生活状态
Is that what
已经
life
变成这样
is
了。
like in the green zones these days?
改变需要时间，
Change takes
来
time.
解释
That's
这么
what
说
Leva
吧，
says.
大家也都
We're
在
all
努力
working
呀。
very hard. Ah, here
我
we
到了
are.
到了，就是前面这栋楼，
That's the
进
building.
门
Third
3楼
floor,
左手
first
边
door
第
on
一
the
个
left.
房间。
I'll be standing
我
guard
守在外
outside,
面，
so you don't
安
have to
全
worry
完
about
全不
security.
用担心。
Good luck, Commander. I grab hold of Helena. Alright. Who's looking down with a frown and thinking of God knows what. Oh, an animated piece. Interesting. Commander, not gonna knock?
不，
No. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Alright.
情况尚不明确。
The exact situation is still unknown. Please be patient, sir.
对于您的协助，十分感谢。
We are very grateful
敖
for
德
your
萨小姐先
assistance.
生，
Chairman of Odessa. All right then.
好久不见，
It's been a
格
while,
林。
Colleen.
好久不见，格林。
Long time no see, Colleen.
确实，好久不见。
Indeed. Colleen has also changed quite a bit after all these years. Her voice is even and does not betray any hint of emotion.
来欧第101
Took
花
us a
了点
while
时
to
间
get，to OD1.
久等了。
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
之前莱纳的工作证属
Lena
于欧
has
第
a
101 的
staff
市政中心，
pass from the
如果我没猜错
OD1，municipal
现在
center.
你也在那里。
Is that also where you're working now?
不，
No,
那
that's
只
just
是
an
为了以
idea
防
I
万
had the
一，
chief of
拜托
Odessa
敖德萨
forge
的
for
首
us
席另外
just
制
in
造的证
case.
件。
Sweet.
我们现在在非军事力量
We're
管理
working at
局
the，non-military
克鲁格
forces
先生也在，
administration.
包括人形采购及资源储
Mr.
备。
Kruger
现
is
在
also
罗连
with
全
us
境具
these
有一定
days.
战斗
All
力的组织，
organizations
基本
with
都在我们
support
非军事力量
combat
管理局的
facility
管控下。
operating in
当然
the，RNC
是以各种
territory fall
PMC
under
为
our
主。
control. Of course, it's mostly PMCs that we deal with. That sounds pretty
听起
impressive.
来是一个不得了的身份。
不得了，
Impressive, hardly.
算不上。我目前的行政级别
I'm on a higher
在名
administrative
义上
level
确实高
than
于
the
敖德
chief
萨的
of the
政府首
Odessa
席，
government, but
但
only
也只是名义
nominally.
上。
This city can only offer
现
me
在
some perfunctory
旁边这
help.
座城市
which
只
is
能够
why
在
we
名
can
义上
only
给我
meet
提供一定
here.
帮助，这也是，
遇到麻烦了吗？
Are you having some kind of trouble?
这正是接下来我们需要讨论
That's
的。
what we need to discuss. Should I be
那
calling
么
you
是不是现在
Madam
应该称
Colleen?
呼你？
不，
Lena?
格
No,
丽娜就好。
Lena is just fine.
指挥官，
Commander?
指挥官，
Commander?
不然
Why
我
don't
们
we
先坐
sit
下
down，
格
first,
林。
Colleen? Colleen eyes me impassively for a moment.
是格林娜，
It's Kalina.
坐下吧，
Take a seat and we'll
我们
talk.
慢慢聊。
Ooh,
是沙发，
sofa. I follow Helena to the sofa and sit down next to her across Colleen. On the coffee table between us is a coffee pot half filled with water and an empty mug.
这位就是
Who's this?
对，
All right,
我接到的那个订
this
单
is
中
Helena.
被作为运
The
送对象的货
cargo
品
to
海
be
伦娜。
delivered in the contract.
海伦娜。
Helena?
格林娜，
Hello,
你好。
Helena. Colleen smiles at Helena and reaches out to pat her on the head. What a sweet girl.
真是好孩子，
You can call me Colleen.
称呼我格林就行。
Helena, you haven't developed any side
Helena,
effects from being
你
exposed
可以
to
在
a
没有任
collapse
何防护
storm
的前提下
in the yellow
遭
zone
受
with
黄
no
区程度的
protective
坍塌
gear?
风暴吹拂，并且
吹风
Storm? No problem.
没问题。
Commander,
指
sleepy.
挥官，
休息一会儿。
Take a rest.
这里
It's
很安
safe
全。
here.
会不会只是免疫体？
Could she be a doll?
应该不是。
Probably not.
寇尔福
Wolfman
对
has
他做过
run a
全面
full
检测，
scan on her and found no
他的体
mechanical
内
parts.
没有发现任何机
Here are
械
the
部件。
images and data.
嗯。
I bring up the report and show it to Colleen. She looks down and reads through it.
如果按照你所说，
What you've told me.
他确实曾经多次无防护的
If
出
she's
现
had
在
really
坍塌风
survived
暴中，
multiple exposures
以
to
她目
collapse
前的外观
storms
来
with
看，
zero
的
protection,
确更有可能是
then
完
it's
全
likely
免疫
that
体，
she's a fully immune individual.
但还
But
需要
we
对她
will
完
need
全
to
检查
conduct。a more
进行最终
comprehensive
确认。
examination to confirm that.
我会安排人员
I'll
过来。
send for the required personnel.
麻烦你
Thank
了。
you.
真没想到，这个
Who
订
would have
单
thought this
居然和完
contract
全免疫体有关联。
would involve a fully immune individual?
你不知道，
You didn't know.
有多个势力在关注这个订
Various
单，
factions have taken
依
great
据我所获
interest
得
in
的
this
信息，
particular
只
contract.
能判断出这个订
The
单
only
异常。
job I can deduce from the information that I've acquired is that there's something unusual about the job.
我拿到的委托
Have
人
you
的信
looked
息
into the
你查
info
过
about
了？
the client?
是指通讯里你给我的那
You mean
些
the stuff you sent me through the comms?
对，
Yes,
查过了，
I have.
他
His
的身份
identity
和
and
所属
company
机
are
构
both
都是
shells.
空壳，
The
不能
information
作为
was
有效信息使
inconclusive.
用。
We still can't
目
be
前还不
certain
能
who
确
the
定这个
mastermind
订单的
behind
幕
this
后主使是
contract
谁，
is.
但是
However,
六分仪
Sexton's
与这件事有
involvement in
关。
this matter is new information
虽
to
然还
us.
不清楚他
We
所
still
承
don't
担
know
的职责，
exactly how she is involved.
这个信
But
息也是我们之
nonetheless,
前所不知道的。
Thank you for bringing this to our attention.
非常感谢。
啊，没事。
Oh, don't mention it. Apart
除
from
此之
that,
外，
we
还
have
有一
more.
些其他信息可能
We
有
may
用。
have more useful information for you.
Hmm?
Oh, I reason
这
to
个订
suspect
单
this
似乎是
contract
故
was
意交到我手
given
上
to
的，
me
而
deliberately.
且
Moreover,
我的掌纹也能够开启作
my
为货品的箱
handprint
子，
was
也
somehow
就是
the
你现在
key to
看到
open the
的
cargo
海伦娜
container,
身边那几
which
个
is
球体。
which has transformed into the spheres surrounding Helena. Or Helena. Helena does not react to her name like she usually does. She is still leaning against the sofa, fast asleep. Oh, that.
这个，
Well, it gave me
交给
some
你，
peace of mind
我也能
knowing the
放心一
cargo
些。
was in your hands.
嗯，
Helena picks up the coffee mug on the table and studies it intensely, as if she had developed a great interest in the object.
是你。
It was you. Yes. She puts the mug back down and focuses her gaze on me evenly.
之前提到的6分移速使
Sexton's
用的战斗
fighting
方式，
method, which you
是利
mentioned
用了最近
earlier,
出现
uses
的
a new
以
kind of
坍塌谈话为
pattern
核心的
remolding
拟态突破技
technology
术。
centered around the
为了
use
方便
of
你们日后的
collapsed
战斗，这项技术的应用细则及相关装置，
billions
稍
to
后会附送给
facilitate
你
your。future battles. I'll send you the application guidelines of this technology and related devices later.
这个订单是你
You're
交给
the
我
one
的，
who gave me this
我
assignment,
的掌纹信息
It was
也
also
是你
you
录入的。
who keyed in my handprint. There is
污染区出现了一
a
个性质特
special
殊的
item
物
was
品，
found in a
幕后
contamination
主使
zone.
将会把这
The
个物品交付给
orchestrator
活动
will
在 W206
extract
解
this
一线计划区
item
附近的赏金猎人来运输。利用这
clandestinely
位
by
实际上起
hiring
到
a
白
bounty
手套作
hunter
用的
who
赏金猎
operates
人，悄
regularly
无声息地回收
around
这一
Tier
物
1
品，
Purification Zone
以及
W
这个物品采用了
2069
某种特殊储
to
存
be
技
the
术。
mule.
这一技术导入了某个设
Container
置在
of
基
the
辅的数
item
据库
uses
中的
special
数据，
kind of storage
这些
technology
数
when
据
it
能
imports
够成为
data
开启
from
内容
certain
物的钥匙。
database in
这
D.
是我们之前所获得的
And
所有
this
信息。
data can become the key to unlock the content. This was all the information that we had obtained.
而你
And you just so happened to appear on the list of
更换了
candidates
活
as a
动区
bounty
域，
hunter
出
who
现
had
在了备选
recently
名单上。
changed your area of activity.
你怎么知道我的活动范围？
How do you know my area of activity?
我
Killian does not continue. I stare at her, my hand clutches at the fabric on my knee as I fight to keep my voice from quivering.
这10年里，
In these past 10 years,
Killian,
Killian,
你
have
是
you
不是
always been... Killian jumps to her feet and walks towards the door. Her movement is so abrupt, she knocks into the coffee table, causing the mug to wobble.
阿历克斯，
Alex,
检查装置已经准备就绪，才
the
是你先。
examination equipment is ready, Madam Counselor. Ah,
海伦娜，
Helena?
海伦娜，
Helena? I shake Helena awake gently. She opens her eyes. Her spheres start zooming around her uncontrollably.
好困，
So sleepy.
好困。
Sleepy. Feel bad, Commander.
难受。
Not feeling well?
海伦娜，
Helena？
哪里难受？
Where does it hurt?
难受，
Everywhere hurts.
都
A lot.
好
Sleepy.
难受。
Come over
过来
here,
这
Helena.
里，海伦
We're
娜，
going to examine you thoroughly, then we'll be able to
我们
give
会
you
对你
proper
进行全面
treatment. Helena looks at me helplessly.
去吧。
Go on. Okay. She tries to muster her strength, but she cannot stand up.
扶她离开。
Hump her out.
海伦娜，
Oh,
这是
what's
怎么了？
wrong with Helena?
2小时后，检
The
测结果就能
results
出
will
来。
be out in 2
在此
hours.
之前，
Before that,
清楚。
your guess is as good as mine.
哦
right.
好。
By the way, before we encountered the
那个
Sextons,
我们之
we
前
also
在看到
spotted
6分以
SF
前，
Max
还发
bearing
现了有格里
Griffin's
芬标志的
insignia.
铁血机械。铁血机械
And by SF Max,
我
I
是
mean
说
Max with
应用
applied
了铁血
SF.
技术的机械。
They didn't
但没有
cause
对
us
我们
any
造成什么。
damage, though.
现在的格里芬
Griffin is not
已
what
经
it
不是
used
之
to
前的
be.
格里芬
When I。left Griffin, had
我离开的
already
时候，
fractured into multiple
Griffin
companies. Their strength
已
has
经分
greatly
裂成了多个承接单一业务的
diminished.
公司，
So it's
能力
not
大不如前。
unusual that they'd buy these type
会
of
采购这类
automated
自动化
mechs.
机械
As a
也
run
非
of
常
mill
正常。
PMC, they could
他
appear
们作为普
anywhere.
通的 PM，
I see. I
原来是
thought,
这样，我
uh,
还以为是赫利安出了什么问题。
Alien, had got into some kind of trouble.
不是，
No.
格里
Clean. In these last 10 years,
是格林娜。
it's Kalina. Kalina. Kalina pushes the coffee mug back to its original
纳美
position.
西斯来源不明，克雷利
Nemesis
科曾
is
经
of
登记
unknown
在敖德萨
origin.
一家民间服务
Crowlink
机
was
构
once
下，
registered
之
under a
后
civilian
短暂出
service
现在
agency in
ODE22卫星
Odessa
城。
and appeared briefly in satellite city OD22.
我知道，
I know.
高尔福的人形所属信息
I've also
我确认过了，
verified
属于第
Wolfie's
11医护防化
affiliation
营
with，the 11th
在
Medical
2073
and
年10月的
Chemical
任务
Regiment.
中失踪。
She was reported
目前
MIA during a
被登记为
mission
心
in
智信号
October
丢失。
2073. They've registered the loss of her neural signal.
和我的
Just
推
as I
测一
thought.
致。
另外，
Also,
美玲
Mei Ling is
很可爱，
endearing. I stare at the mug on the table. Okay, there we go. There's water in the coffee pot next to the mug, but there's no stain on the rim. The rim shows no sign of having been lived in. The sun during midday is not enough to illuminate the bottom of this sunken satellite city. All that can be seen outside the window is the neon lights and eerie streets.
指挥官，我看到你
Commander,
又在乱令人形。
I see
这
you've
个月的
been
财政
ordering
又要
dolls
赤
without
字
thinking
了。
again. The budget is gonna be in deficit again this month. As my mind wanders, I can see Colleen scowling at me all those years ago. But the Colleen before my eyes right now is nothing but calm.
格琳娜，
Colleen. I continue without waiting for Colleen to respond.
如你所说，
You're right.
现
Griffith
在
is
的
not
格
what it
里
used to
芬
be.
已经不是之
Griffith
前
had
的格
already
里芬，
changed even before I left.
格里芬已经变
I
了。
didn't want to be anyone's
在更早
pawn,
的时
nor
候，
did I want
早在
to
我离
drag
开以
anyone
前，
down along with me.
我不想成为任何人的棋子。我知道这不是
I
最好
know
的
it
解决
wasn't the
方式，
best way to handle it,
但这
but
已
it was
经
my
是对
only
于那时的
option
我来
back
说
then.。
我离开格里
Ever
芬以
since I
后，
went my
你一
own
直在暗
way,
中帮助
you've
我。
been helping me in the
而
dark
我
this whole time.
我
I've been looking for a chance to reestablish contact
我
with
一
you
直
as
希
well.
望能够找。
已经
10 years have passed.
过了10年了。
10
10
年，
years, yes. 10 years. I was hesitant.
我
I didn't know
我
how
在
you'd
犹
take
豫，
it. Before I got here,
不知
I'd
道
been
你会是什么
debating
样的
this
反应。
the whole time.
在来这里
Lena,
之
I
前，
帮助你是
It's
我
my
的任务
job。to aid you. I'm the
我是非
counselor
军
of
事
the
力量管理局的
Non-Military
参
Forces
事。
Administration. Galena changes the subject. For some reason, I feel rather relieved. True,
是啊，
and now we meet again.
而
We'll
现在
finally get to work
再次
together.
见面，
Galena,
我们又能一起合作
is。there anything I can help you with?
那个
I，told Groza and the
我已
others
经
to
安排
lie
闪电
low
他
in the
们
green
潜
zone
伏
near
在
OD1.
OD101附近的绿区范围内。
I
虽然我现
didn't
在不如
have
以
a
前
large
有
group
大
of
批人
dolls
性
at
可
my
用，
disposal like I
但
used
如果
to,
需要，还是能帮
but I
到
can
你一
still
些。
give you a hand if you need it.
你们中途联络过？
You contacted them on your way here?
是-
Yes.
是的，
We broke
但在我
contact
离开洲际列车进入
after we
OD101 卫
got
星
off
城
the
后，
train and came
我
to
们就断开
satellite
了
city
联络。
OD01.
之后，我从
Then I
莱
got
纳
a
那
comm
里
channel
拿到了
from
你们所
Lena
用的通讯频
while
道。
we were on the
不
way
过
here
从
from
车站
the
来这
train
里的路
station.
上，我
Saw
看到
an
了一条科
incoming
尔福的
call
通
from
讯申请，
Clothing, but the signal
但
was
通讯
too
装
weak
置
for
显
the
示
channel
信
to
号
be
微弱。
established.
那就好
That's。good. All right. What?
什么？
柯林姐，有警察
Miss
向我们
Glenn
这里来了。
We've got cops coming our way.
向他们出示市政中心的
Show
权
them
限。
the municipal
让
center
他们绕行。
authorization and send them on their way. Okay.
警察？
Cops. Lynn ignores my question and grabs her.
Lena.
Oh, for God's sake.
联络阿历克斯，中
Ignores my question and grabs her communicator on the table.
止检查。
Tell
召
Alex
回
to
好了
stop
吗？
the
立刻撤离。
examination and evacuate immediately.
另外，把
Get
车票
Helena
和
out
新的
as
身份证
well.
明带上。
And you bring your train tickets and new IDs along. All right. We're now running again. That's lovely. All right. And stubbornly claiming ownership of people and things. Well, that's an interesting statement. Alright. Continue through a few more of these. I don't honestly have any idea how many of these I want to do tonight.
各作战单位
All combat units,
按照预设路
continue
线
along
A
Route
前
A.
进。
前面看起
That
来就
looks
是
like
那
the
个预设
sewage
路线里的
plant.
排污厂
That's a
喽，队
route.
长。
That our route is set to pass by a leader.
比对环境情报，
Cross-reference with environmental data.
位置吻合，
The position matches up.
散开，原地
Spread
休
out
整
and。stand by in position. Groza's team stops at the pipeline area on the outer skirt of the sewage plant. They spread out and lie low.
这么久了
The，commander will be
指挥官
meeting
也快
the
见到那个什么
so-called
老
old
熟人了
friend
吧？
soon, huh?
克罗利科很在
Intrigue
意
growing?
嘛。
在意的不是你
So
吗？
are you.
嗯，
Well,
也
you
没
got me
错，
there. I'm
人
very
家确实
intrigued.
很在意哟。
The
指挥官的老
commander's
熟
old
人
friend
一定
must
知道
know a
很
lot
多
about
指
the
挥官
commander's
以前的
past.
事情
Eh?
吧？
现在还在任
We
务
are
中，
still in the middle of a
注意
mission.
警戒。
Focus.
科尔夫，
Clofin.
没问题。
Gotcha. Clofin touches the surface of a pipe next to her. The vegetation in this area is recovering and some moss is growing on the pipes.
人家也是想
I
要
just
多了
want
解
to
大
get
家
to
一些
know
嘛。
more about you.
指挥官
The
发来了新
commander
的
has
通讯
sent
频段号
over a new
和密
comms
钥。
channel and the key code.
看来
Looks
指
like
挥
the
官已
commander
经和老
has
熟
met
人
up
见
with
面
the
了
old
哟。
friend. Leader,
有异常，
is something wrong?
异常
I。don't know, but I have a
我不知道。
feeling that someone homed
刚才戒律
us
居查
out when
身
we were
份，
having our D's
我
checked
觉
before
得
entering the
有
green
谁
zone.
帮了我们。水面倒影，
The reflection in the
火
water,
迹，
an
相悖
existence
的
of
神色。
convergence and contradiction.
那美西斯说是
Nemesis
和克罗
says
利
that
科
it's
有
something
关。
to do with trolling, huh?
Huh?
With me?
Well,
For
well.
real? Nemesis simply nods instead of going on a usual ramble. Trolling studies Nemesis' emotionless face, trying to figure out what she means.
和我
Something to do with me.
是
Oh. And we're in combat.
“太弱了
Alright. Intel suggests there shouldn't be any patrol here. Since when has Intel been accurate? Leader, what's our next move? Deploy and crush the enemy offensive. Alright, how are we looking? I'm gonna move you this way.
这里
There we go. Confirm. Allied to turn. Right. Will not attack until their alert range or launch an attack against them. Understood. Self-destruct. Okay, so
现
here's
在
what I'm
有
gonna
一
do.
定成效了。
I don't think I can get Lynn to a spot where her
有话快说。
main attack kills everybody. I want to go here, saving this right side for the other. For
我歇死了！给我永远的消失！
good.
有话快说。
Okay. Lend and action.
跑得掉吗？训练有一定成效了。
Rolling. Position. Shit. Okay, good. Okay, take them out. And boom.
正常水平罢了。
Perfect. Boom.
正常水平罢了。
And enemies are defeated.
将404作为对手
All right.
是你们最大的错误。
Combat complete. Continue. All right. Okay. Oh, straight on into the next fight. The enemy is still deploying more troops. Tide silent, vanishing into the shore.
太弱了。
Not a problem. All food for my blade.
抱歉喽。
Wow, the energy from crawling is really amazing. Of course. Crawling. Cloven, focus on the fight. Alright. Two-pronged set of fighting.
来了，注意，
Combat start. Here's what we're gonna do. There's a Goliath. Self-destruct sequence. Can damage all units within the range.
哦，
Yeah, there's not really much use and action.
有话快说。
Detonate. Confirm. The other enemies will be easy enough to kill.
你也在消失。
Alright, end action.
跑得掉吗？
You and action.
正常水平罢了。
You and action.
接着，
Cheetah, run your buff. Confirm, not that I need it. It's just nice to use buffs when I can.
试试新发明。
Ah, I see. There's even more enemies. We'll go this way. Only end the action for
跑得掉吗？训练有一定成效。
scrolling. You're gonna go here. You're going to rift. Kill everybody on the line. Bang, 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 and rift.
停等，这一手还来得及。正常水平罢了。
Kill all enemies. Maneuver this way. And action.
正常水平罢了。
And action.
跑得掉吗？
Rosa, move.
在看什么呢？
Waffle, move.
哦，
Lind. Perfect. Oh. Not perfect, but that'll be fine. We'll just... does this kill everything? No. So either way, I don't get everybody. Never mind, I do get everybody with this. Everybody dead. Everybody dead.
我湿死了。
All enemy
你
dead.
的消失，
All enemy dead.
有我在，就没什么好担心的啦。
Enemies are dead. And they will remain dead. Alright, I'm going to click confirm. I think I'm going to need to use some of the... Yeah. That requires that, so I'm going to have to use some... access key... for another 60. Which should put us... How many total is this? 10 combat with a few stories which will take a bit of time. Alright. Well, we should hopefully be able to get it. I don't know when Naresh is gonna hop back. I don't think I had any remaining... Oh wait, I did have a few remaining for reaction. What the hell?
一打
They
就跑，
scramble
算什么
just
东
like
西？
that. What a bunch of cowards.
维持警戒，
Don't let down your guard. The dolls take cover around the corner of the building and observe their surroundings carefully. Other than the barely audible noises coming from the operating sewage plant, the area is utterly quiet. They can clearly hear the local fauna and the newly repopulated green zone. The mechanical units hang back at a certain distance, keeping away from the dolls.
不然我就把他们干
Why don't
掉。
I just
我们
take
换个地
them
方藏
out
着。
and we hunker down somewhere else?
再等等，
Hold it, let's
先确认
confirm
敌
their
方的。
numbers first.
这些像劣质玩具一样的
Those
战斗对象，
toys seem to be
似
after
乎有其
something,
他目
leader.
的呀。
I agree,
我
they're
也这么认为。
making disruptive
他们用
attacks
地
using
形
the terrain
持
to
续扰
force us
乱
to
攻击，
move,
逼迫我们行
despite
动，
their inferior
并
numbers
且
and
在数
fighting
量、
strength
战力
compared
上
to other
也都
combat
远远
units
低
we've
于我们在
encountered
进化
since
区
the
遇到的
station
同类
set.
战斗单位。拆散的
The
线
broken
条
lines return to
回
the
归
original.
原处。你说这个干什么？
What's that got to do with anything?
生与死，
Life and death, the meeting and
相
joining,
遇与
returning
结
to the
合
earth.。Rowling shoots Nemesis a dirty look, but does not bother to interpret what she just said.
那美西斯说什么呢？
What is Nemesis saying?
没什么用。
Useless stuff.
吵架是不好的
Don't
呀，
argue with your
克洛伊
friend,
科。
Rowling. The judge has never seen
他
a
说
place
这里
like
的
this
环境他
before.
之前没有
Finds
直
it
接接触
fascinating
过，
and she
感
really,
觉
really
很
likes it.
新。
To everyone's surprise, Nemesis nods lightly in agreement. There's even a hint of smile on her face.
暂时休整。
Stand down for
我
now
们这里
while
出
we
现的特
report
殊
the
情况，
situation to
需要告
Commander.
人家
Sure,
来，
let me do it.
等好久了
What's
呀。
taking so long? Maybe the
指挥
commander
官
is
是不是已
too
经见到
busy
老熟
to
人
the
了？没看
old
见通
friend
讯
to
呢
see。the call?
失败
It
了，
didn't
队
connect.
长。
Leader?
队长，
Leader? Scrolling, suddenly walks up to the furthest point of their hideout. She stoops down and braces for battle. The number of mechanical units in the distance
执
is
行备用路
increasing.
线 B，
Switch to
各
Route
作战
B.
单位
All
准备
combat
突围。
units, prepare for breakout. Alright. More combat. Ooh, leader. There's sure to be a lot of these big toys. Everyone, move quickly and break through the enemy's encirclement. Lose their pursuit from this position. Understood. I'll lead the way. Okay. What is it? Eliminate 2 of the... Oh, I will be able to eliminate them easy. Alright, we're gonna move you this way, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to move these 2
来喽，
this way.
这里。
Alright. Combat start. Blue Kai, move over. Use your barrier. Make your way across. Good. That'll kill those 2. Confirm. And then I can get into a position to eliminate the 3 in the middle.
正常水平罢了。
Okay. That'll eliminate those 3. Good. And then I will use the remainder to escape.
正常水平罢了。
And action.
有话快说，
Lind, move forward and action.
有话快说。
We'll just shotgun the way through. Yeah, we'll shotgun our way through.
痛快吧，
Move across and action.
跑得掉吗？
Rosa, move and action.
啊，在看什么呢？
And Sheeta, move and action. Okay. Sheeta, move.
正常水平吧。
Guy and action.
有话快说。
Lind and action.
好的调母。
And action. The other two will enter the area. And action.
有话快说。
Oh, I just needed to get 3 in there. All
那
right.
些破烂东西。
Those useless
怎么突然厉害
things
起
have
来了？
suddenly gotten stronger.
但是克罗里克更
Patrolling
厉害了
is even stronger. Yeah, whoosh.
人家都
Even
想
I'm
和克罗
tempted
里
to
克
learn
学
how to
习冷
wield a
兵器
cold
攻击
weapon
了
from
呢。
you.
稀薄的
The
夜
South
色
Night。Breeze drifting, an unreachable end. Yeah, melee combo is
是
useless,
哦
eh?
近战没
And how
用。
come I
那
just
你
saved
刚才
you
怎
from
么差
getting
点被击
hit?
中，还被我击了？
Nemesis? Nemesis puts an end to conversation expressionlessly.
新的通
An
讯
incoming
记
call through an encrypted channel.
说不定
Maybe the commander
是指
finally
挥
saw my
官看到
message.
停止移动。
Maintain
位置
position
紧急。
and watch your surroundings.
您好，
Hello?
将404作为对手，是你们最大的错误。
Unarmed. That confirm tells me that either there's a split in the type of mission or... Yep. Alright. You. Nothing good. Colleen immediately starts packing away her belongings. She scrolls through her communicator and wipes all the logs. When she is done, she looks up to meet my bemused gaze and finally flashes me a smile that fills me with nostalgia.
准备撤离。
Prepare to evacuate.
你们不是拿了 OD101
Don't
市
you
政
have
中心
the
的权限吗？
OD1 Municipal
他们应该
Center's
只是常规检
authorization?
查。
Maybe they're just here on a routine inspection? Maybe.
只是以防万一
But。better safe than sorry.
你带着海伦
Take
娜先离开
Elena
这
and
里，
get out of here
我们换一
first.
个安全的地点见面。
We'll switch to a safer meeting place. Does the
是这个订
contract
单
involve more
牵扯到什么
troublesome
麻烦剧？
characters?
吉拉尔集团，
The Garrett Group,
这是目前我们知
That's
道
all
的
we know
所有
for the
信
moment.
息。
at the moment.
他们为什么要发出这个订单？
Why have they
希望
issued
通过这
this
个订单做什么？
assignment? And what
调
do
用
they
了哪
wish
些
to
力
achieve
量？
through this
帮助他
contract?
们
What
的又是哪
forces
些
have
人？
they
以及
deployed?
这些人的
Who
最
are
终目
their
的是什么？我们
conspirators?
全都不知
What
道
is。the aim of the said conspirators? We don't know the answer to any of these questions.
有什么是我能帮
Is
上
there
忙的？
anything I can do to help?
确保海伦娜的安全
Keep。Lena safe.
现在
Right now,
她
she
是
is
我
our
们持有
best
的最
lead.
佳线索。还有，
Also,
莱娜召
once
回海伦
Lena
娜之
has
后，
Helena,
会先带你们离开
she'll lead you
OD101。
out of OD01. It's Colleen. The cops are coming. I've already told them that we have the OD1 Municipal Center's authorization, but they're not responding to me at all.
阿历克斯那里的消
Any
息，
news from Alex?
还没
No.
联系他。
Contact him. Right. Colleen looks down at a communicator again and tries to send a message using a comms code.
那些警察，
How far away are those cops?
按照他们目前的
At
行
the
动速度
current
计算，
speed, they'll get here in
一切还有
15
15分
minutes.
钟。还有，
And I can't reach Alex. The line just went dead. They're quick. Wait, you lost Helena?
可追踪，别担心
We。can track her down, don't worry, but
但
we lost
目前已
contact
经
with
无法联络
Tessa's
敖德萨
governing
的管理
body.
机构，
I
我所
haven't
带来的
brought
人手非
much
常有限，
personal with
他们
me,
基本都有身份记录，
and they're all
在
locked,
OD101 内
so they
也不能随意
can't
行动。
move around freely in OD01.
闪电那边我来处
Leave
理。
Groza and the dolls to
确认
me.
海伦娜位置
Find
之
Helena
后
and，bring her
将
to
她
our
带
next
回，
meeting place
确保她的安
safely.
全，
That's your job.
把她
I'll
带到
handle the
下一个
rest.
我们见面的地点。
Just like the
就
old
像以
days.
前，你我分工，
Our division of labor.
就像以前
Just
一样。
like the old days, no?
哼，
Just like the
就像
old
以前一
days.
样。
好，
All right.
窗户下面的街道
The street
看起来是安全
outside
的。
the window looks clear.
莱
Lena,
娜，
you guys go
你们
this
从这里
way.
走，
Laboratory
最好是
9.
是
Okay.
抓好喽，指挥
Hold
官。
on tight, Commander. Okay. Trace Helena's location. Also,
通知监控部门，
notify the Surveillance
将
Bureau.
奥德萨州所属
Follow
地
the
区范围内
individuals with
识别名
Odessa
称为
Green Zone
闪
designation.
电、科尔
Groza,
夫、
Clofum,
克罗利科、
Roland,
纳美西斯的人形，
Nemesis,
带到9号实验室。
and bring them to Laboratory 9.
好，按照预案，
Follow
执
procedure.
行计划 N
And execute plan N1 14-4.
"参事女士，您被怀疑与非法入境人员有密切接触，我们需要对这名非法入境人员实施抓捕，
Take said individuals
请您
in
配合调查。
custody. Please cooperate with our investigation.
证据呢？
Is there evidence of this?
一个识别名称为莱
A
纳
doll
的人
designated
使用了
Lena
非 ODE
used a
01
false
市政中
ID
心
that was
发
not
布的伪造
issued
证件，接走
municipal
了4名非法入
to
境人员。
receive and remove
莱
these
纳的所
illegal.
有权
The
目前
list
登记在
is the
您的
owner
名下，
of this
参事
Lena,
女士。
Madam Counselor.
你们不去追查那名非法
And
入
so
境
instead
的
of chasing these,
反而来找我干嘛
she decided to come and cause trouble.
如你们所见，
As you can see,
我
there's
这里
nobody
一个人
here.
都没有。对于你们的无
And
端
also
指
for your
责，
baseless allegations,
我将向敖德萨
I
州
believe the
政
Odessa
府
provincial
提出
government and
起诉。
Mr. Chairman will receive a strongly worded protest about it.
当然，
Of course.
当然，我们也在同步追查，
We have other units
这不是在找您的麻烦，参
matter
事女
of
士。
putting you to inconvenience. However,
希望您能配合我们调
we
查。
seek your cooperation with this investigation. Very well. I see.
指挥官，
Commander, over here. We're originally going to
本
load
来
the
是打算
entire
帮你把拟态图补的整
this
套构
entire
件送到基地车上，
remodeling pattern
顺便把
into
你
the
打包带走。
MCV
但
and bring
现
you
在
with
看
us,
起来没
but
有
I
这种
don't
时
think
间
we'll
了
have。time for that.
啊，好，
Right,
谢谢。
thank you. I thought it would
我
be
本来
safe
以
to
为
meet
约在这
here.
里
What?
见面应该不会有问题。
Stop.
这边
This way. Hide in here.
好了，
Right, come on.
我们从这里穿过
We're
去，
going through
就
here.
快到了。
We'll get there soon.
我们出现在这里，
We came here
本
originally
来
to
是要调查
investigate
这
the
个
Gary
区域。
Group's
此前只
possession
有
of
计划
powerful
气管下
private
线的
armed
吉拉尔
forces.
集团，
The
只有
Gary
从
Group
杀伤力
previously
4
had
武装的问题
jurisdiction。over the
但
purification
中途
zone
发
back
现
when
他们还
purification
牵扯
was
到
still
了
in
其他事
progress.
情里。
But as we
就
dug
是你们
deeper, we
手里的
found
那
that
个
they were
订单。
involved in something else. The contract in your hands.
刚才事态紧急，
Since
我
everything
没来得
happened
及
so
问。
quickly, I never got the chance
吉
to
拉尔
ask,
集团
what's
到底
this
是什么？
Girid Group?
一个主要业
The
务是
large
机械
company's
生产
primary
制造一家
business
公
is the
司。
production of machinery.
敖德萨附近
The
区域的净化
purification
工程
work
原
in
本
the
是交给
area
他
around
们来
Odessa
负
was
责的。
originally entrusted
按照
to
规
them.
定，
According
净
to
化完成后，
regulations,
管辖权
after
需
the
要上交到
purification
中
was
央政
completed,
府。
jurisdiction
还在交
needs
接
to
的时
be
间。
handed over to the
我们
central
来这
government.
里，本来已经和
And
预
it's
定
now
要接任的
time
州政府
for
联
the
络过了
handover.，We'd
可刚
already
才科瑞
established
姐突然也联系不上。
contact with the Oblast government that was scheduled to take over, but Miss Colleen just lost contact with them all of a sudden.
可这个订单又和他们
So
有
what
什
does
么
the
关系？
Girid Group have to do with the contract?
这也是我们正在查的事情。
This is
这
what
个
we're trying
订
to
单
find out.
原本由其
The
他
order
部
was
门的同
originally
事负责。
handled by our
现在我们
colleagues
正与
from
他
other
们商量合作的
departments.
具体流程。
We are in the middle
同
of
时警告
discussing
说
the，
吉拉尔集
specifics
团承
of
担了一
our
部分螺联网络
collaboration
的
with
架设
them.
工作
Our，colleagues warned
以
us
防
that
万
the
一，
Girid Group
所以我
undertook
们才都
part of
通
the
过加密频
construction
道联络
of。the URNC network. So just in case, we've all been communicating through encrypted channels.
现在
The
这种
situation is
状况，
probably my fault. Huh?
之前
I was
我一直
excited
想着你
thinking
要和
about
格
your
林姐
meeting
见
with
面
Miss
了，
Colleen. I
有
didn't
点
notice
激
the
动。
cops until they got
知道
really
那些警
close.
察们很近
If I
了
had
才
noticed
发
them
现。
sooner, you could have spent more
如果
time
能
with
早
Miss
一点。
Colleen. There will be other
以后还有
opportunities.
机会。
咦，好了好
Anyway,
了，
back
我
to
说
the
正事。
subject. We stopped outside an entrance. We switched in between several buildings where a light is blocked. The doorway is shrouded in
就
darkness.
是这里。
This is it.
地下
Level
一层
B1, Laboratory
9号
9.
实验室。
Good luck with
以
the
太图谱的布件
remodeling
和大哥
pattern
海
and
伦
getting
娜都要
Helena's
麻
back.
烦你了。
Oh, and here.
这是给你们准
There's
备
an
的电子识
electronic
别
ID
卡，
card we prepared
新
for
的身
you.
份信息
It
和离开
contains
OD101
both
的
new
车票信息
identification
都
and
录
a
入在里
train
面了
ticket，that'll get you
用
out
通
of
讯装置
OD1
识
to
别一下
scan
就
it
行。
into your communicator.
幸好为了以
Good
防
thing we
万一，
put
多准
extras
备了
as
几
well.
套。闪
These
电
should
他
be
们的也
enough
够
for
了。
Rosa and the others. Oh, right.
闪电
This
他们就
clean
交给格
will
林姐，
sort
只要
things
你们会合，
out with
你
them.
就是安全
You'll be
的。
safe as soon as
海
you
伦娜
regroup.
有消息也会马上
We'll
告
let you
诉
know the
你。
moment we have
指挥
news
官，
about
别
Helena.
担心。
Commander, don't worry.
你呢？
What about you?
我，
Me? Helena waves her hand.
格林姐那边
Miss
还有很
Killeen
多
still
需
has
要我
plenty
帮
of
忙的事
errands for
情
me。to run.
我走
I
了。
gotta go. Don't
不要
miss
太
too
想
much.
念我呀。
Don't miss me too much,
指
Commander.
挥
I watch her go, then turn and watch through the doorway. The building is silent. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Keeping close to the wall, I slip quietly into the only room down the corridor. The moment I enter the room, a gun is pressed against the back of my head.
果然有意外哟。
What a surprise.
寇尔福，
Wolfen?
哦，
Wow,
居然
Commander.
是指挥官。
你刚才就发现
You
是
knew it
我
was
了吧？
me already.
不好意思，
Sorry,
没
I
能
couldn't
拦
hold
住
her
寇尔
back,
福，指
Commander.
挥官。
Wolfen shakes out the booklet that she has rolled up into a gun and bows to me with theatrical penitence.
对不起，
Sorry,
指挥官。
Commander. How did you get here?
你们
And
几
what's
个
the
怎么在
stuff
这里？
on you?
你们身
They
上的
look
这是
like
什么？
collapsed
怎么看着像坍塌谈话？
epitheliums.
我们进入敖德萨附近
Not
的
long
绿区
after
范
we
围
entered
不
the
久，
green zone near
就在
Odessa,
排
we
污
came
场
under
遇到了
attack
袭
at the
击。
sewage plant. After
更
we
换路线
changed our
后
route,
收到了 UMP-45，
UMP-5 or
也就是莱
Leva
亚的联
got
络
in。touch.
莱亚带我们来到这里
Leva
后就离开
left
了，
after she
说
brought
是
us
要去帮
here,
格琳
saying
娜
that she
完
had
成
other
其他
tasks
事
to
情。
complete for Kalina.
格琳娜就
So
是指挥
Kalina
官
is
的
your
老熟
old
人吗？
friend, Commander. Yes.
这些
According
据
to
莱亚
Leva's
的介绍，
explanation,
是拟态图
these
谱装
are
置。
pattern
这里的工作台
remodeling
还预留
devices.
了一条视频留
There's a
言。
video recording on the workbench. Hello,
喂，
can you hear
听
me?
得到吗？
帕斯卡，
Persica?
啊，
Let me think. What should
我
I
想
say?
想要说什么。
In the video recording, Persica leaves the screen and, judging by the sound of it, to brew herself a cup of coffee. Oh, that's much better. Commander,
啊，
first of all, to
活过
express
来
my
了。
joy of seeing you, a round of applause.
指挥官，先为还能见到你表达喜悦。下面
Now,
我
I'm
来
going to
讲
walk
解
you
一下
through
我
my
的新
new
发明。
invention,
坍塌
the
昙花
collapse
培养
Ethereum
及逆向坍塌
cultivation
拟
and
态
reverse
装置，
collapse pattern
简
remolding
称
device,
拟态图
or
谱。
remolding pattern for short. The origin of the fundamental tech is unknown. Some organization
不知
filed
道
the
是哪个
technology
机构总结
of
了人造
cultivating
坍塌
artificial
昙花
collapse
培育技术，
ethereums into a portable storage device. According to this
依
original
据这项原
technology,
始
by
技
installing
术
this，portable
把
storage
便携
device
存储体
in
装
a
饰在
carrier,
人
the
造坍塌
artificial
昙花
collapse
培养载
ethereums
体
can
槽
be
位
utilized
上，
efficiently.
就能
As Perska proceeds with an explanation, I took a look at the new items that Rosa and the others are sporting.
我对这一原始
I
技
made
术
some
进行了
improvements to
改
the tech
良，
and adapted it for second-gen dolls. To put it in a
总而言
nutshell,
之，
this tech
这
involves
项技
cultivating
术
artificial
就是以
collapse
写定
film
程式培育人造坍塌
through
昙花，
programming and by
让人造
manipulating the
坍塌昙花
artificial
可以按照指定态势
things
成
into
长，
growing in a
并高
specific
效
way.
利
You
用
can
它开
utilize
放
the
时释
collapsed
放的坍塌
particles
粒子进
that
行
are
逆
released
向坍
when
塌，
they bloom
重塑为能
effectively
够供人
to
性使用的
reform
能量
reverse
来源。
collapse, which can reshape the energy source that powers dolls.
听懂了吗，
Did
指
you
挥
understand
官？
any of that, Commander? Do I still call you
要
Commander?
叫你指挥官。
Whatever. I'll stick to Commander.
算了，还
Persica seems to have been called away and disappears from the screen for a short moment.
他到底在说什么
What the hell is she talking about?
啊。
I
本来
wanted
还
to
想
go
能
into
再
more
仔细介
detail, but
绍
I'm
一
running out
下
of time. It doesn't matter. If you didn't understand a word of what I just said,
听不懂没
just
关
know
系
that this tech is super
总
useful.
之
Remember to make a
这项技
copy
术
of the
非常好
schematics
用，
and calibration data and
记
take
得
it
把
with
装
you.
备信息和
The
程式数
girl
据备
you
份
have
带
with
走。
you, Mei Ling,
你那里
she'll
的
figure it out
那
and
个
she'll
什
be able to
么
replicate the device. It should
美
make things
玲吧
easier for you.
他能看懂，也应该能原样复制出来，方便你们维护。 数据。
Also, don't transfer the data via the network. She
真是一点都没
hasn't
变，
changed a bit.
有了新
Always
技
so
术
eager
就
to
想炫
show off
耀
her。new tech.
数据备份
Have
做
you
好了吗？
copied the data?
在人家这里
All
哟。
done. I have it.
另外，
By the way,
这什么装置？
Sextons also
六
had
分
this
液弹。
device.
荆棘
Thorns
汇
gathered
聚
among the
于云层之
clouds.
间，但他没用
But she never
到。
used it,
那没
says
意思说。
Nemesis.
你们呢？用起
What
来
about
感觉怎
you?
么样？
How does it feel using it?
目前
We
只
can
能
only
初步
access
读
the
取，
basic functions at the
还需要
moment.
进一
We'll
步
make
调
further
试。
adjustments to form an opinion.
来自于莱亚的
We
加密
just
信息
received an
海伦娜所在的位
encrypted
置找到了
message，from Leva.
要麻烦我们带回海伦娜。
Helena has been located, and we're tasked with getting her back.
格琳娜目前的状
Anything
况？
on Kalina's current status?
信息中
The
没有提
message
到
made。no mention of it.
暂时
Cut
中断与基
contact
地
with
社
the
的联络，
NCV for the time
防止通
being
讯
to
信号
prevent
被
our
截
comm
取。
signal from being traced.
如果还要去救
If
海
we
伦
still
娜，
have to rescue
这个
Helena,
指
it
挥
might be
官直接
better
离开，可能
I
会
deep
更好哟。
Commander to leave first without us.
我
这里
We are all under some kind of
我们所在的这个
surveillance
OD
here in
领域卫星
Satellite
城
City
必然处于某
OD-01.
种力量的
We
监
must
控之
watch
下。
our every move.
我们的一举
For
一
your
动
safety, I
都
also
需要非
believe
常小心。
evacuation
为了你
is
的
a
安全，
better course of action.
我撤
So I'm
离。
supposed to leave you all here?
海伦娜交给我们就可
You
以
can。leave Helena to us.
海伦娜是我带
Brought
来的，
Helena here,
我
so
需
I
要带
need to
她
get
离
her
开。
out.
果
That's
然
just
是
what
指
the
挥官
commander
的
would
回
say.
答。
但是你留
But I
下来，
cannot guarantee your
我无法
safety
保
if
证
you
你的安
stay.
全。
以我的能力，
Not entirely
不至于被
useless.
他们干掉。
They won't kill me so easily.
我拒绝执
I
行任
refuse,
务。
Commander.
指挥官
A，following battle can
接
be
下来的战斗
extremely
危
dangerous.
险度极高
Their，presence will only
你在这
hinder
里只会
us.
给我们添。
All right. How
这
about
样吧
this?
我在轨道列车
I'll
的
wait
入
for
站
you
口
at the
等你们。
entrance gate of the railway.
海伦娜救
Once
出
you have
后，
secured
我们一
Helena,
起乘坐洲
we'll
际列
take the
车离
train
开
out of here. I have the
我
ID
这
and
里有格琳
tickets
娜
that
给我的
Helena
新的身份
prepared
证明，
beforehand.
指挥官，
Commander,
这是我能做出的最
that's
大
the
让步。
only concession I'll make. Fine.
闪电队长的安
And
全
I'll
就
watch
交给
Leader
我哟。
Grosser's back. Leave Helena
海
to
伦
me.
娜交给我。曲折的海
The
岸，
winding shoreline,
包容于天宇。
embracing the skies.
你能救
You
我？
save me.
救你？
All right. Well, things seem to go about as well as they usually do in this game. Time for combat part 2. What are the enemies that I'll face at the very end of this? A level 24 character. A couple of level 24s. That one is level 23. So honestly, it shouldn't be too bad of a fight if I do go through the entirety of 4 tonight. I doubt I'll be able to, but I mean, I'll do what I can.
本地通讯保持。
Keep the local comms
各作战单
open.
位，
All
报告情况。
combat units sit rep.
东北方向35
4
度，
CCTV
发现4个监
cameras
控器哦。
spotted on bearing 35.
西北方向311度，有3个，
3 spotted on bearing 311.
数量巨
A
大的
multitude
种
of
子。
seeds through a narrow exit.
西北方向
Another 6 on
308
bearing
度还有
308.
6个。
Looks
表
no
面上
different
看起来也
than
就是个
any
普
other
普通通的
ordinary
居民
apartment block.
突破
It's
看起来
got
还
a
有点难度。
challenging
海
challenge.
伦娜就在这里面。
Gonna be a challenge breaking in. You sure Helena's in there?
建筑坐标与预设坐标吻合。
These are the specified coordinates.
周边道路目前畅通哟，看起来
There's
还
still
没有被封锁。
traffic on the surrounding roads. They don't. Right. Find a
寻找监
loophole
控
in the
关键点，
surveillance network
尝
and
试入
attempt
侵
to。break in. Alright, leader. It seems the system has detected us. The defense program has started activating. There's only peripheral detection programs. If we clear them out quickly enough, they won't pose a threat. Understood. Alright.
来了， 注意，
Combat start.
训练有一定
So
成效。
you are gonna run up to here, and then we're gonna run this. So we're above. And then we're going to run across the other side, and we're going to clear out the enemies from that way as well. Oh shit, that's a bomb. Well, and here's the enemies cleared.
这里是
Boom. And there we
正常
are.
水平罢了。
All 9 enemy units
火力充
destroyed.
足，这
One
可是我人
character
生最高的
used.
优点。
Oh, hey, look, we leveled up. Plus 3D intelligence puzzles. 30. Continue. Continue with combat. Continue. Alright. More combat. Alright. Fierce horns echoing through the valley. Nemesis says there's a big one. Looks like we found the central hub. All units, prepare for overwrite. Eliminate these defense programs ASAP. Surprised nothing's going, foobar necessarily.
注意，
You there, you over here. Combat start. Ooh, there's a big one. He won't matter. Swap. Miradon. Miradon. Swap Miradon. Perfect. That clears you out, and then I'll be able to run and clear out the other ones. Actually, if I stop here, I'll be able to... No, we'll stop here. That'll guarantee I clip the other guy,
这里是还来得及，正常水平罢了。
which should be able to... it'll only eliminate the one, so we'll stop before then. Just save. That should eliminate the... Oh, that didn't actually fully delete the elite enemy. Well, it won't matter
好
much.
的调呢？哦，
Land, move, end action, move
有
again.
话快说。
Get into the middle of the pile. And eliminate the rest. Eliminate the rest.
我永远不消
Alright.
失。
I
二
just
级
hate
平层这
going
种
into
地
level
方，
2.
嗯，
You seem to be
但克
enjoying
罗
yourself
伊
a
克
lot,
明明
Crowley.
非常享受。
享受。
Enjoying? What's so enjoyable
全
about
是一打
being
就
a
碎的垃圾。
fragile trash?
蔑视咆哮
All
的
the
海
run
洋，
ocean in
坠
contempt,
入深渊。
fall into the abyss.
轻视对手被打得
Only
稀烂
you
这
would
种事情，只会
underestimate
在
your
你身上出现
enemies,
吧，
then
纳
get
美
your ass
斯。
handed to you, Nemesis.
克罗利科，纳美
Crowley,
西斯，
Nemesis, the mission has
我没
barely
有
started.
苦恼，
Troubled,
无
uncertain
根据的
mind.
心理。不好意思，
Sorry.
不是我
Well,
说的。
speak for yourself.
各作战单位，
All combat
准备
units,
潜入。
prepare to infiltrate the building. Alrighty.
有我在，就没什么好担心的啦。
Mission complete. Confirm. I assume we're getting another story piece, which are probably the one thing that takes the longest in this. Yep, another story beat piece. Yeah.
准备手续进展怎么样了？
How are the preparations going? In a certain laboratory in the sunken satellite city ODO1, the sedated Helena is in a deep slumber. Her spheres have transformed back into a box and encases her. At this moment, the box is sitting on top of an examination platform in the center of the lab. The client stands in front of the platform, scrutinizing the box. In the corner not far away, Sexton's is leaning against the wall.
运输路线已经规划完毕
The，transport
预计
route has been
0021号
planned,
运
and the
输车队就能
convoy
抵
is
达。
set to arrive in 21 minutes.
不
A
过是
pathetic
个
bounty
赏
hunter
金猎人，
dares to take my
谁
cargo.
敢从我手里抢东
They
西？
may have kept it a few more
多保管
days.
几天而
See,
已，
I got it
还
back
不是轻轻松松
just
就被
like
我拿
that.
回来？
Anything unusual on the
监控点呢？正
CCTV?
常吗？
布设在周围的多
All
个监
cameras
控点
functioning
运转正
normal.
常，
Nothing
没有发现
unusual
任何异样。
detected.
很好，
Very well.
加
Hurry
快
up
速
and
度
move
把
the
样品运
sample.
走。
是，先生。
Yes, sir.
这次的计划
This time, I'm
全部
completely
由
in
我
charge
主
of the
导。
whole plan. The client glances at Sexton's. Sexton stops leaning against the wall and rights herself. She bows her head slightly.
是的，阁下。
Yes, sir.
人员调配到位了
All
吗？
personnel in position.
K2 分队已经全部出动。
Team K2
B5
on the
预备中
move. B5 and U11 are still on standby. If the bounty hunter makes an
如果那个赏
appearance,
金猎人
make
出
sure
现，
we give them the warmest
一定
welcome.
要用我们。
是，先生。
Yes, sir.
阁下，您并不需要
Sir,
担心那
you
位
need
指
not worry
挥官
about
的
the
出现。
commander's involvement.
我，
Me
担心？
worry.
如果你们能完美
You have
实现我
carried
制
out
定
my
的计划，
plan to the T.
现在
I
我还
wouldn't
有
be
站在这
wasting
种
your
空
breath
气质量糟糕
talking
的
to
地
you
方
here
和
in
你们
this
说话。
filthy air.
黑岩已初步决定配属于
The
奥德萨
Archer。has been assigned to
欧弟
Odessa.
101与奥
OD1
德萨
is
相
not
距不
far
远，
from Odessa.
如有
If the
需
need
要，
arises,
黑岩能
the
够在
Archer
短
can
时间
come
内出
quickly
现，
and assist
支
in
援样
recovering
品
the
回收任
sample.
务。
黑眼，
The Archer. So the Gurrid group has
原来敖德萨这
taken
里
Odessa.
被吉拉尔。
还在最终确认的
They're
流程
still
中，
awaiting
阁
confirmation,
下。
sir.
黑眼，
The
还
Archer
有
and
你，
you. They've sent
居然
two
派了
third
2
gen
个3
dolls
代
to
人进来
assist
协
you.
助，
That's hardly
真是
necessary.
大费周章。
样品非常
The
重要，
sample is
阁下。
of the utmost importance, sir.
只要你们能够按
As
照
long
要
as you
求
follow
执行
my
我的计划，
instructions, the sample will
样
be
品
secured
就
without a
一定
hitch.
能。
先生，
Sir,
前期
all
准备已经就绪。
preparations are complete.
盯着样品，
Watch the
直到它被
sample like a
完好地
hawk
送上
until
运
it's
输车队。
loaded onto the vehicle.
是，先生。
Yes, sir.
期待你的
I
表
look
现。
forward to your performance,
只有分你。
Sexton.
如您所愿。
As you wish, sir. In a certain corridor outside the lab.
就是这里吗，队长？
Is this it, leader?
依据坐标
Judging
推
by the
测，
coordinates, this
这
is
是
the
唯一
only
可能
room
存在
where
海伦
Helena
娜的
could
房
be
间。
held.
啊，那
Hey.
不是委托人吗？
Isn't that the client?
好好。
Sorry, I'll lower
我
my
小声点。
voice.
既然委托人在
Since
这
the
里，
client is here, that
是
means
不
we
是
can
就
be
能成功
sure
了？
this is the place, right?
6分仪
Sexton's.
与陈旧之物，
Giving new life to the old.
纳美西斯说
Nemesis，says
可能
they may have
他们有与
deployed
之
new
前不同的
units.
又是一个
In
麻
another
烦的大
troublesome
任
mission,
务
eh?
啊！
安静。
Be quiet. After a while, the room is prepared to head inside. Confirm Helena's location, rescue her, and then withdraw immediately. Well, this is gonna be a problem. Although I only have 2 more standard missions. I might actually be able to deal with this tonight. Can't stay for too long, but they've taken the bat. Didn't know she joined on YouTube. Dang it, I missed it. Are you still here, or did you already have to hop off? Naresh. What happened to my model? Oh no, what happened? Oh. I appear to only be talking and be frozen still. Well, that's probably not a good thing. Okay. I'll try to fix that in a second. Ah, that's what happened. Giant rocks spawned by the sea. Leader, there's a box on that research table. Alright. But there seems to be a lot of enemies here. Weren't there any noise before? It's fifth phase, fucking creepy. Fun times if Twitch worked, yeah. Weren't there any noises before? Maybe it's the soundproofing. You scared? Watch me cut them all down. All units, mission objective remains unchanged. Prioritize rescuing. Hold on. Alright, let me try to get this. I just need to do that. Open this. Close that. This. Okay. For some reason, my camera, stopped operating. Okay, now I have movement again. I have no idea why it did that. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. How are the enemies spread out? Mostly just down the main corridor. So you... Oh, right. Combat start. There we go. Been that way since the stream relaunch, I presume. Good chance of it. Though I thought it was working when I started, but it might not have been. I see. I don't get to move forward because the stupid dinner gate. Well, I guess I'll just clear out these ones and it'll be fine. Boom. Yeah, he's done for. Alright, good. And action. Blue Kai up here. That's only going to eliminate the one. Can I move? That puts me over here. Where I also only eliminate one. Alright. We'll do this one then. Firm. Alright. Okay. And action. And action. Rosa, that just eliminates the one, so not really a worthwhile endeavor. End action. None of the enemies should know I'm here. Lind. That should eliminate everybody. Confirm. Alright. All enemies destroyed. Hack the terminal. Connect. Oh god. I thought we were going to have a hard time since they brought in so many people. This is just pathetic. All clear. Reporting Helena's status. She's in a box again. There's an extra casing around it. She looks fine. Controlling. Get the box out. Okay. Try to withdraw. Alright. It was a trap after all. You used too much force trolling. I see.
有我在，就没什么好担心的啦。
There's gonna be a fighting withdrawal. Lovely. Continue. Alright. This is gonna be easy enough. And, oh, right. I think there was some stuff for me to react to from leftover, I believe. Alright.
一击，
Alright.
抱歉喽。
Flames consume the nest silently. Shut up. You wanna go, go. I have to take care of Helena first before heading over. Wow, Crowling really pays attention to the details. That's enough from you. Leader, let's rush out before the enemy reinforcements arrive. All units, mission objective unchanged. Prioritize evacuating Helena from the field. Alright. What are my units? Where are they put? I'm perfectly okay with where my units are placed. Combat start. Alright.
目标确认。
Rosa, over here. Oh, you don't have your AoE. Well, fine. Blow you up, eliminate the center path, allow for further straight movement.
有话快说。
I didn't necessarily eliminate them all, but Lind can now move all the way to the center, which is exactly where she needs to be. This will eliminate everybody. Good. Everybody eliminate. Alright. Bang.
永远的消失。
Boom.
有话快说。
And action.
正常水平罢了。
Evacuate at least 3 allied.
在看什么呢？
Alright. Alright. Retreat. Good.
有话快说。
Blend, retreat.
正常水平罢了。
Sky, retreat. Evacuate complete. Perfect.
队
Okay.
长，这里有辆
Leader,
车。
there's a vehicle here. After confirming that it's an electric vehicle that can start without a key, Groza leads the group to a stop.
停下。
Stop and stand guard in position. She creates a camouflage signal by hacking the vehicle's control system. The vehicle detects Groza's legitimate signal, and the doors pop open automatically. Ooh.
闪电的忍
Leader
者是
Groza, this is super impressive.
降下车窗。注
Lower
意
the
警戒。
window, keep your eyes out.
因腐朽而变化。
Pain and bleakness caused by decay. The paths converge.
他说后面可能有追击。
She says there may be pursuers.
科尔福，来开车。
Cliff and drive.
没问题，
No
交给人
problem.
家。
Leave it to me. Two dolls quickly swap seats. The vehicle slows down. Words. During the brief moment of deceleration, the enemies in pursuit have closed the distance, and then several bullets bounce off the vehicle. Groza and Nemesis promptly return fire.
这么快就追上来，海伦娜
They're
应
onto us so
该对
quickly.
他们很
Helena
重要
must
哟。
really be important to them. Yes.
摆脱
Head to
追
the
击。
train station once you
之后
shake them off.
好，
Okay,
坐稳了，
sit
各位
tight, everyone.
加速。
I'm gunning it now.
任务结束，各位，保持警惕，在安全返回之前，还不能放松。
Clear. Confirm. Alright. We'll be good to go quickly here. I think we'll be able to finish off these missions tonight. I will, of course, need that. We'll first do this first. I'm gonna run through the other ones without the story. Night falls in Odessa. As the clock strikes the hour, the large screen on a tall building in the city ceases playing commercials on loop and starts broadcasting a scheduled program. Welcome to the evening news. Today is Wednesday, April 25th. The first phase of the contamination zone development plan, which is set to be completed in 21-27, is progressing well. The URNC spokesperson mentioned in the conference yesterday that collapse radiation level in Tier 1 purification zone E2072 has dropped to 0.12 vibrans, and application for residents within the purification zone will be open in a week. People start pouring out of various buildings into the streets as they get off work. All of a sudden, several drones whiz through the gaps among the buildings towards the fixed quarantine wall. Breaking news, a small group of bandits have appeared in Satellite City ODE-1. After attacking civilian residential buildings, the bandits fled in the direction of Zone 9. So far, their actions have resulted in the destruction of 4 residential buildings, but no casualties have been reported. Residents who are planning to head outside the Satellite City OD1 be advised to reschedule their plans to avoid the disturbance. Oh boy. In a room inside a tall building in Odessa, a small red dot denoting a jeep is shown on a large monitor that takes up the center of the room. The red dot flickers for a few seconds before disappearing altogether. The signal is now labeled lost. You've been pursuing them for so long, you spotted them 5 times and lost them 6 times. And now you've lost them for good. And with so many men to boot. What a bunch of imbeciles. Team K2 is in full pursuit. K2, those brainless Griffin remnants are just as useless. According to Article 2, Paragraph 43 of the URNC's White Zone Urban Regulations, the remarks could result in a reprimand for dividing urban construction forces. Is that a threat? You misunderstand, sir. The terrain is complex in the satellite city. Since we are at the critical stage of the handover, the satellite city is still not under our control. We need more time, sir. Time. How many times do I have to hear this? The rushing river washes away the days old as crows circle around the gray sky. Have you seen Paris in the 19th century? My databanks contain information of the past. If you wish to discuss philosophy, please pick another time. We are currently in the middle of a mission, sir. Discuss philosophy. The horoscope program, a mass-produced object of the industrial age, has the nerve to chide me. If this mission to retrieve the sample ends in failure, I wonder if it'll end up in a homeless shelter or a waste recycling plant. As you have reiterated many times, you are the nominal person in charge of this mission. This was also its decision. Then tell me, what exactly is the sample? I am basically certain that it's a fully immune individual. Now I demand the temporary administration authorities of OD1 be transferred to me. At the same time, I'm ordering a citywide blockade to be enforced with the highest authority. At this stage, transferring the temporary administration authority will lead to serious consequences, sir. I'm the one in charge of this mission. Transfer completed. Following Sexton's confirmation of the various blockade checkpoints in OD1 are displayed on the monitor. All the green lights start flickering, then turn red. The order has been issued, sir. If the mission is successful, I hope you are prepared for negotiations with the If it ends in failure, I look forward to seeing you again in the shelter. You. Sexton exits the room as she Activates the built-in communication near her ear. Communicator near her.
追踪样品，
Locate the
协助
sample and
佩尔分队
asset
追击。
team K2 in
你
pursuit.
知道失败
You
的
know the
结果，
consequences of failure.
不惜
Retrieve
一
the
切代
sample
价
no。matter the cost.
样品，
Sexton's remains at the same spot outside the room. You can see the moonlight
霍洛哥
up.
计划
Leader of the horoscope
前线灭口部
program.
队队长
Frontline elimination
黑夜
squad. Starcher.
播放一则紧急新闻。
Breaking news. A small group of bandits
城目前出
appeared
现
in
小
Satellite
队
City after attacking civilian residential buildings. Bandits fled in the direction of Zone 9. So far, their actions have resulted in the destruction of 4 residential buildings. No casualties have been reported. Law enforcement is currently in pursuit of the bandits. A citywide lockdown is now in effect. Residents are to remain indoors to avoid being caught in the disturbance.
小股匪徒，
Bandits. At the train station in the Sung in Satellite City. OD01. An afternoon has passed. There's been no word from Groza and her team. I watch the news report that is suddenly being broadcast on the service information screen. Dread washes over me. The next moment, Groza appears in the news footage. I immediately fish out my communication, but then I remember I've been under constant surveillance since I set foot in the Satellite City. Dear passengers, the Intercontinental Railway OK02 long-haul train from Odessa to will arrive shortly. Passengers board in this train should have the personal luggage with them and prepare to enter the ticketing error gate. I put away the communicator and look around. I turn around right away and follow the crowd onto the platform.
播放一则紧急新闻。
There's an emergency broadcast. A small group of bandits has been discovered in Satellite City,
在
ODO.
袭击邻居后，
After attacking
向
local
地
residents,
区
the
方向
bandits are
逃
now
窜。
fleeing towards
截至
Sector
目前，
N9.
匪徒的行
Currently,
动
the
已经造
bandits
成
have
国家地区被
destroyed
毁，
4
但尚没有造
resident
成人员
buildings,
伤亡。
but no
各
loss
位
of
建
weapon
议之
shortage.
后，
Any
请
citizens
勿
plan
为
to
减
move
少
out
经济
doors,
请注意
satellite,
调
be
整
aware
暂时
of
回避。
time and prepare. Well, things are certainly going poorly. Well, things are going smoothly.
This
Place is like a labyrinth. It's hard enough to try and find our way, let alone shake off our damn tails. The car ahead brakes abruptly. Startled, Cliff also slams on the brakes and jerks the steering wheel to one side. The vehicle swerves and rocks violently.
不要这么暴躁
Don't be so
嘛
grumpy,
克洛伊
Crowling. Grumpy.
暴躁。
We've been at
都
it
一下午
now
了，
for the
幸
whole
亏这车还
afternoon.
能顶得
We're
住。
lucky this vehicle
但我们
is
弹药
tough
都
enough
快
to
见
take
底
it,
了呀，这
but
还
we're
能
running
跑多
dangerously
久？
low on ammo. How much longer do we have to run?
再等等，
Just a little longer.
还不能
We
确
still
认。
can't be
追击
sure
者
we've
已经
eliminated
完全
all
被
our
消灭。
pursuers.
可我们
We
现
need
在
to
还
start
往车
heading
站
to the
那里
train
走。
station.
这
But
看
how
着
are we
这么个
supposed
白
to
柱子，能
find
找到什么
our
路啊？
way just looking at this white
不如
pillar?
我去偷一架无人机算了。
Why don't I just
飞过去最
hijack
简
a
单。
drone? Flying would be the easiest way to get to the station.
哇
Do you
克洛
want
伊克
to
这
be
是
the
想成为卫星
shiniest
城里
target in the
最亮
entire
的
satellite
靶子哟
city?
那你说怎么
You got a
办？
better idea?
Try
Should
the
we just
River Lu.
ask some random pedestrian for directions?
狂
The
风
wind blows over the
卷
waves.
过浪潮。
Shadow falls.
好，
Who's scared?
谁怕
You're
呀？
scared,
你怕
Nemesis?
在找到去车
Instead
站的
of
路
worrying
之
about
前，
getting to the train
后面
station,
的
we
追
need to
击
focus
才是
on
我们
shaking
更需要
off the
关注的。
remaining pursuers.
在摆脱
We
他们之
cannot
后，
regroup with
我
Commander
们才能
until
去
we
车
get
站
rid of them.
与是啊，
Sure,
那也
but
让
we
我找
still
到路
need
过
to
去
know the
啊。
way to the station.
好啦，
All
不
right,
要
all
吵
right.
了呀
Stop
人
arguing.
家在
I'm
开
trying to
车
drive
哟
here. Oh, leader,
队
the
长
road ahead is closed.
左侧转
Turn
向。
left.
没问题。
Gotcha. Well, this is going poorly. All right. Oh, good. I got the one remaining that I'll need for this one. This has me fighting. I think that one's Starcher. So, challenge. Fight it. And then I need to use the thing to get a little bit more. Luckily, it only took me like an hour or two to get through this entire setup. So, despite the daily stuff,
这怎么连着
Too
封
bad.
路啊？
Why are there so many closed roads?
要不要联络指挥官，报告我们现在的情况呀，队长？
Should we contact the commander and report our situation, leader?
暂时不
We
要
should
使用
stay
通
off the
讯。
comms for now. Our
对
enemy
方
may
可能
be
已经调用
exercising
包
their
括通
authority
讯
to
管控及
monitor
道
a
路管控在内的城市
communication
管理
and
权
traffic
限。
in the city. Go
叫快
faster,
点，科
Clofan.
尔夫。
行驶速度已经
I'm
是
already
最高
driving at top
了。
speed. An adjacent car suddenly switches lane without warning. In a moment of panic, Clofan brakes and swerves again, and the vehicle skids out of control.
科尔夫，
Clofan, do you actually know how to drive?
哎呀哎呀，
My, my. This is my first time I've ever driven. Can't blame me for being just a smidge nervous, can you? You've never driven before?
你没开过？
Nope.
不过我安
But
全
not
不
to
用担
worry.
心，人
But
家已
don't worry
经飞快的
at
学
all.
会了呢。
I've already quickly taught myself.
坠落的种
The
子
fallen seed buried
埋
in the
葬于
earth.
大地。
Lovely.
哈，
Huh? What's wrong with my
我开车怎么
driving?
不好
You're not much better than
难
me.
道
好啦，
Now,
克罗利
the
克
two
和
of
梅西
you
斯
are
紧
ruining
张
the
的氛
mood.
围都被
Focus
破
on the
坏了
mission
呀。
and don't
好
bicker,
好做任
even
务，
though you're
关
such
系再
good
好也不要
friends.
关系好？
Good friends,
跟
us.
这种家伙，
关系不好，
May
但
not
是
get
亲
along,
密
but
度
you're
100
certainly
分哟。
like bees in a pod. Bees what? Oh, well. They're now being targeted by drones. Lovely.
科尔夫，确认备份。
Verify no cloud. Roger
克罗利
that.
克，带好箱子，听
Going,
到了，
take the
队
box.
长。
Got it, leader. Well. I believe this is roughly where I believe the beginning
啊，只
thing
是
of the
火箭
game
弹耶，
shows up, I think.
是不是太小看我们
Oh,
了
like
呀，队
training
长？
mission. Just a rocket. Are we being belittled, leader?
维持警戒，
Focus.
把他们甩掉。
We can leave this
我们就能离开这个
ridiculous
乱七八糟的
place
地方
once we
了吧？
lose them, yeah? Hmm? Let's head straight to the train station
直接
now.
各战斗单
All
位，
combat units,
报告
damage
受损情况
report.
驱散。
Beyond fear
引来
that
心灵的
spurs the
恐
heart,
惧。
the light dims.
纳美西斯说
Nemesis，says
他
she's
的
only
弹药
got
只剩下
22% of her ammo left.
另外，
As for me, my body is
我的尸体
damaged
受到爆炸
by
碎片波
shrapnel from an
及，
explosion.
目前视野残余
Current
71%。
FOV is down to 71%.
自检完成，整体
Self-diagnostic
情况良好。
completed. All systems in good condition. Need a hand trolling?
你管好自
Mind your own
己。
business.
受损情况
Our
可控。
casualties are manageable, Crowley.
Close.
Watch your surroundings.
好，
Right.
可是直接去车站，
But won't we
会不会
put
对
the
指挥
commander
官
in
带来
danger
危
if we
险
head
呀？
straight to the train station?
到目前为止，
They haven't used any
他们没
weapons
有
of
使用
mass
任何大
destruction
规模
so
杀伤
far.
性武器
I。suspect they do not
推
wish
测
to
受限
damage
于
the
环
city
境。他
infrastructure
们对于我们
or
的追击，
endanger
会
the
波及
local
到城内的
residents
固
while
定设
pursuing
施以
us.
及大量居民
They。started closing the
城市道路
roads
已
and
经
the
开始封
next
锁。下一辆洲际列车就会到了，
intercontinental
乘上洲际列车，我们就能安全撤
yeah,
离。
continental train will be here soon. Once we board the train, we can evacuate to safety.
啊，原来是
I
这样。
see. Growing.
克
Just
罗
hang
利
in there
克，
for a little
再坚
longer.
持一下。
We're gonna be
马
out
上就能离开这
here
里
in
了
no
哟。
time, okay?
出生的太
A
阳，
newborn sun, the
光芒
light
坠落。
falls. Scrolling decides against leader Nemesis is asking us to
纳美
stop
西
right
斯任务
now.
停下，戒备。
Watch your surroundings.
就这么些奇怪的家伙，
They're
想
trying to
拦住
stop
我
us
们了。
with this rear bot.
准备战斗。
Prepare for battle. Huh?
还有奇怪的声
Are you
音
still
出现，
hearing
队
weird
长。
voices, leader?
Sample 样品发现，
Sample has been sighted.
回收任务开始。
Commencing recovery operations. All right. The sample. Leave it here. All units, be on alert. I do believe this is the starting fight. Or at the very least, it's very similar to the starting fight. Which is now really funny because I think the starting fight was a little annoying. Which will not be for me this time. Archer. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Use a different attack method based on distance to her target. Applies a thrust mark, or range applies a defiance mark. Whenever a unit receives 2 thrust marks, it'll enter fear state, lose control, and move away from the archer. When you receive 2 defiance marks, the unit will enter a state of induction, lose control, and move towards the archer. The archer's diverse skills can apply stacks of thrust or defiance to allied forces. Understanding or attack patterns and avoiding being inflicted with the same type of mark is key to this battle. Additionally, when attacked without the protection of cover, the archer consumes 2 points of her stability index, which reduces her damage taken by 50%. When the archer goes into a stability break, her attack decreases by 20%. Alright. Lind, move to the middle here. And action.
有话快说。
Move forward and apply action. This should pretty much kill a Darcher, and with my shotgun ability, that should definitely kill Darcher. And the shotgun should kill Darcher. Is what happens when you're double the level of what you're supposed to be when you fight them.
行动。
None of this is going to be any difficult fights. Whoa. This one's pretty good. Wow, how rare. Crowling just praised someone. Stay vigilant, prioritizing getting the box back to the MCV.
我才能不痛快吧？
有我在，就没什么好担心的啦。
Continue, confirm. Continue. There we go. Alright. Continue with the fight. So we're done. I don't remember what videos I have on the reaction list, so we'll see. Not far away, fully packed elevators are going up and down steadily at the enormous train station. Trains arriving at the station sound their steam whistles. This old-fashioned and nearly symbolic sound is a sign that this city is on the right track to a brighter future. However, time seems to have come to a stop here. Destroyed mechanical units are strewn all over the roof. Rosa and her teammates are scattered, but their eyes are all fixed on the dark figure standing amid the billowing smoke.
样品留
The
在这里。
sample stays.
队长，
Leader. Crowling plants herself in front of her teammates. Rosa shields the box behind herself. The dolls go on high alert and brace for battle.
战力
Shivers
因往
brought
日
by
之
the
风而来。
winds of the past.
还是旧
Another old
时？
acquaintance. What kind of
什么
acquaintance?
旧时啊？
You
自
can
我战躲在后
fire
面
cheap
放冷
shots
枪
all
也
you
就
want,
算了，
Nemesis,
那么
but
西斯，
can't you
你能不
explain
能
yourself
认认真
clearly
真、清
just
清
this
楚楚的
once?
把话说出来？初始的重量
The initial
连
weight
接毁
on the
灭轨
path
道
to。destruction.
哈，
Huh? You think
就
the Nora
你，
Cloud
你的心
is
智还
any
能比
match
过
for
我？
mine?
好啦，
No, no.
今
You've already
场
used
才
up
3-4
your
成就
daily
达
3
成，
arguments.
已经是挚友啦，
True
亲密度
bosom
不会再提升
friends.
了哟。
You won't grow any closer even if you argue any further, you hear? Who's
谁
bosom
和这种
friends
家
with
伙
this
是挚
freak?
友？就是。
Old acquaintance? Nemesis, have you seen these dolls before? Nemesis' reply is drowned out when the doll in black launches a sudden attack. She's already right in front of Crowling within the next second. Damn it. Due to the poor visibility, Crowling fails to spot the doll's movement in time. Her defense comes too late. and she takes a direct hit.
这个小矮子
This
有点
pipsqueak is
强啊
actually pretty strong. After repelling curling, the dull and black make a beeline for Groza. Leader, fall back. With the box binder, Groza cannot dodge the attack.
啊
Oh. Leader, you need to run. Alright. Alright. Oh, interesting. Well. This is... now a Mecha Archer. Yay! Still won't live past one round. Maybe it might live two, but I'm going to prioritize it not living one round. Darcher. When Darcher switches to her second form, she no longer inflicts thrust and defiance marks to allied forces, but the damage she takes is reduced by 80%. Darcher's skill Annihilation Beam will generate Shadow Veil beneath the target if any units remain within the designated range of the Shadow Veil, or if the Shadow Veil itself is destroyed, deal little damage to all units in the area and generate lava. When Darcher takes damage from the Shadow Veil, she will be dealt additional fixed damage equal to 10% of her max HP. Once she enters Stability Break, damage reduction effect on Darcher will be nullified. Every turn, Darcher will impose Stability Loss to all allied units. When Stability Loss reaches 4 stacks, it will detonate, dealing massive damage. When Darcher enters Stability Break, all Stability Loss stacks will be cleansed. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, Darcher is not going to last very long. I will use this on her to make sure that I impose even more weakness. And I should just be perfectly fine to use this. Although I did not see exactly how much damage that'll do, so... how much did that do? About 1/3? Not bad. That will do pretty much the rest. All units, status report. I'm fine. Wind spread. Corroding trees standing still amid the flames. Leader, the enemy, she's strong. The box, it must not be taken. Okay. You think you can escape? Go, I'll hold her off. And there goes the bridge. All right.
队长，
带着箱子离开这里，
Take the box and go.
这里交给我。
Leave this place
战于
to
深
me.
渊，
From the abyss,
在
the
恶
echoes
归
of disaster.
纳梅西斯提醒你，
Peter,
注
Nemesis
意那小
says
个子
to
的
watch
女大
out
屠
for
婆。
that.
队长，
Shorties, I can't read the rest of that.
我们都在等你，
We'll be waiting for you.
早点回来呀。
Come back soon,
队
leader.
长，
All right. One more
任务结
combat.
束，各位
Do you believe? One more
保持警
combat.
惕，在安全返回之前，
Dead
还不能
end.
放松。
Continue. All right. That'll be nice. I'll be able to run through this entire thing tonight. I'll double check whether I have enough, whether I have things to react to, though I may
回
not.
归这种形
Rosa,
态，
you've reverted to
你
your
这是在
original
轻视
form.
我，
Are you taking me lightly?
轻视你。
I am. The doll in black lifts her chin. She closes her umbrella and plants it on the ground.
不知道您是以何
What
种
makes
姿
you
态
important enough for me to take you seriously?
无人机也留在这里。
You're
我并不认为你
You're
没有
keeping your
重视
drone
我。
here. I believe you are not taking me. You are not taking me quite seriously. It won't take me too long to dispose of you and catch up with the sample.
样品，
The sample? Is that what you
这
call
是
the
你们对箱
box?
子的称呼。
如您一般
A
低劣的
crude
二代
second-hand
人
doll
形，
like you has
并
no
不是
right
有
to
向我
ask me
提问的
questions.
权利。
那么，
So I
在这
just
里拦
have
住
to
你
keep
以
you and
及
your
你的
drone
无人机
busy.
就可以。
Oh?
这是个
You
与
seem
您
to
的
have
身
a
份
false
并不相
sense
称的
of
想法。
grandiosity that doesn't benefit
安
your
心回
status.
归生产线如
How
何？
about returning to the assembly line?
恐怕要让你失
I'm
望。
afraid I must decline. Raises her head. Come on, I'm in a hurry. Alright. Just sewer-dwelling filthy rats, annoying, but not enough to change the outcome. As for you, you won't be so lucky. There's not enough time for them to evacuate safely. Oh, good. So it's a one-on-one fight. The benefit? I am way over-leveled. Although they might take that into account, seemingly. Oh well.
请看，
And strike again.
请交给我。
您的挣扎毫无意义，用在阁下身上真是浪费。
Alright. Well. Oh, I did my job. I lived. I lived. I did my job. The drawn-out battle does a number on the rooftop, which was very bad to begin with. Visibility is greatly reduced by the smoke and dust. Through the haze, Groza and the doll in black strike at each other, then separate instantly, landing on two relatively intact sections of the rooftop. Groza peers up at the warning sign. An intercontinental train is fast approaching, so the light on the sign has turned red.
您自己的状
I
况
think you should just worry about yourself.
世界，
Time is almost up, and I will soon achieve my objective.
我
And
差
I've
不
just
多
about run out of patience. The doll in black's eyes are badly damaged. Groza, who is finding it difficult to even speak, and close in one step at a time. At the same time, the remodeling pattern on her chest starts shifting. As the device changes, all the collapse radiation detectors installed on each building in the satellite city start going off.
轻视敌人。
It's never a good idea to underestimate your enemy. Oh, enemy? You mean an inferior second-gen doll like yourself?
低劣的二代人形。
不惜一切代价。
No matter the cost.
现在，
Now, allow me to
请认真地了解
demonstrate to
一下
you
我与
the
您之间
extent
的
of my
差距。
superiority. The doll and back pick us up speed. The small plant in her remodeling pattern bursts into bloom. The sudden release of energy creates slight distortions in the surrounding space. The collapse radiation detectors in the area are blaring non-stop.
像这样，在距
There.
离成功一步之遥的位置倒下，是不是一种
Falling when you're just one step away
非
from
常符合您
success.
身份的
An
谢幕
extremely
方式？
fitting end for you. The doll in black wields the released energy and gradually molds it into a large blade of light. She dashes towards Groza and where the other dolls have taken off.
希望
I
您
hope you're
能够幸
gratified. Groza keeps her eyes fixed on the doll and goes on the offensive. She touches her own remodeling pattern with the most inconspicuous movement to stimulate it, but the initiation process is firmly stuck at 50%. Groza looks down at the device and decides to stimulate it by force. She also detonates, what did that say? At the device and decides to stimulate by force. She also detonates a grenade the moment the black-clad doll closes in. Thank you. Oh. Ah. Quite the large detonation. And there goes Groza.
任务结束，各位，保持
Alright.
警惕，在安全返回之前，
Apparently, yeah, it sets Groza to level 28, so there's literally no way to lose that match unless you somehow manage to not be in any state of defense for all of it. Alright. Last story mode, then it's just a couple of fights to clear up. Of ignorance veils the overlooked footnotes. Well, that's disturbing.
我需要一个启
I
示。
demand an explanation, sir.
对于您目前的遭遇，
I'm deeply
我
sorry
感到
for
非
the
常抱
treatment
歉
you've been subjected
阁
to,
下。
madam.
抱歉，
Sorry. How could they say the
您提供给我的
idea you gave
证
me
件
was forged?
这里应该有一些
There must
误
be
会
some。sort of misunderstanding. An enormous explosion erupts from the direction of Satellite City, OD01. Glenn looks towards the sound, trying to keep her impatience in check. She turns back and refocuses on the conversation she is having with the person through the screen, which currently shows nothing but audio only.
误会。
Misunderstanding.
那希望首席
Then
先
please
生
explain
能够
yourself.
好好
I'm all
解释一
ears.
下。
虽然没能帮到阁
I have not been
下
able，to help you.
但还是要谢谢阁下，
But you and your
以及
commander
阁下
friend
那位
have
指
certainly
挥
been
官
very
朋友的
helpful,
帮助。
so you have my gratitude. Swing glances in the direction of
临别
Satellite
的
City.
礼物
Your parting gift will soon be
稍后就会
delivered
送
to
达。
you.
临别的礼物，
Your farewell present
稍后就会
will be
送达。
arriving shortly.
这就是你说的
Is
礼
this your
物。
idea of a present?
再见。
See you around, madam.
参事女士，您
You
被
are
指控以
charged
危害国家安全罪、妨碍军务执行罪、 破坏交通设施罪
damaging
等
public
多条罪
transport
名。
facilities and various
现在
other crime. As
将
such,
对您实施制裁。
we will be taking the appropriate measures. Appropriate measures.
你所说的制裁
But these appropriate measures happen to involve summary execution.
您可以这么理解。
You can think of it that way. And flashback. And there's Leva.
莱纳，加入作战。
这么
The
久才来，
rescue. What took you so long? Were there any problems?
只是和莱亚姐好久
It's
不见，
just it's been a
有
while
手
since I
花
last
时
saw
间了。
Leva, so getting up took a while.
刚才
Oh
莱亚
yeah.
姐的圆弧射击
Wasn't
是
her
不
cover
是超
fire super
帅？
cool?
是不是超帅？
It was, right?
莱纳，
Why
先
not?
解决现在
Start
的
by
问题。
dealing with the matter at hand. Alright. I honestly preferred how they
辛苦了，
did
两位。
in the earlier trailers. Yeah. I did find it odd that I think even at the beginning of the game, like the beginning of the game mission that shows this exact scenario and the trailers that show this exact piece of time, it is different between the two. I find that very silly. Thanks for your hard work, both of you.
莱亚姐，
Leva.
莱纳，先放开我。
Let go of me first, Lena.
我好久
It's
不
been so
见。
long. Don't give me the
莱亚
cold
姐不要
shoulder.
这么
有点麻烦了。
Things are getting a bit out of hand. Yeah, I would consider having essentially the local police show up to execute you a little out of hand. Yeah, we knew they
虽然奥德赛被他
infiltrated
们介入
Odessa, but they
是我们一直
were
能够
far
猜到
deeper
的。
than we expected.
哦，对了，
Oh, right. The
之前你
IDs
指挥
that
官的
we
那些
gave
证
the
明
commander
也
are
应该无
practically
效了
useless,
吧
aren't they? I hope they haven't been used.
按照原计划，
We stick to the plan. Let's move.
哇，
Squad 404 is back in
404
business.
不，
No, this isn't
现在已
Squad
经不是
404
404
anymore.
听莱亚姐
Whatever you
的，
say, I'm just feeling a bit
就是
nostalgic.
有点怀念啦。
怀念再等等。
Save the nostalgia for later, Lena. You should be setting off.
交给我啦，
Leave it to me.
一会儿见。
Catch you
莱亚
later,
姐
Leva.
格林姐
Miss Colleen. Later.
阿历克斯找到
Have
了
you
吗？
found Alex?
找到了，
We have, but we were too late.
是吗？
I see. What about his family?
已经联络过了。
We've notified them. All right. Take care of it
按照最
to
高
the
标准
highest
处理。
standard.
好，
Will do.
之前的通讯频
The
道
old comms
已经不
channel
能
is
用。
compromised. Switch to a new encrypted channel and get in touch with Commander. Colleen, you can finally say the name out loud.
现在能说出来了
Commander.
呢。
莱亚，
Leva.
另外，
Also, contact
联系丹德
Dandelion.
莱，
Tell her
他惹出
to
来的麻烦，
sort out
让
her
他
own
自己解
mess.
决。
赫利和伊
Kelly
菲，
and
不管
it,
怎么说，也算不上丹德
it's
莱惹出来的
hardly
麻烦吧。
Dandelion's fault, no matter how you cut it.
谁让他现在
Well,
这么悠
she's
闲？
got too much free time on her hands. I knock out a passenger and swap clothes with him, then hide carefully on the platform. An explosion erupts in the distance. The crowd is still orderly around me. The suspicious figures do not seem to have followed me onto the platform. I take out my communicator and breathe a sigh of relief when I see the encrypted call.
喂，
Hello?
是我。
It's me.
格林，
Helena,
Good
are you
enough.
alright?
我没
I'm
事。
okay. You?
你呢？
还在车站，
Still at the train
给
station.
你的证明你用了？
Did you use the ID we gave you?
还没
Not
有。
yet. I noticed some
刚才
shifty
发现
character
有异常
trying
人
to
员
get
靠
me
近，我拿了其他人
trying
的
too
证件，
close to me, so I
现在
took
已经
someone
进入了
else's
轨道区，
ID
没有
and
人
got
追上我。
through onto the platform. Nobody is onto me yet.
拿，
You stole someone else's ID
顺便还有衣服，
and their clothes too.
兰娜会给你
Lan is on her way with new IDs and tickets. Follow the plan and leave first. We'll meet up in Keith. You'll have to escort Luna 2. I'll send you the code word and more IDs and tickets that you'll need later on. The fact that they're so relentless is enough proof of Helena's identity, right? Is more examination even necessary? We're talking about a fully immune individual here. We have to be absolutely sure. Alright, I have a problem. You mean the citywide lockdown? We already contacted Dandelion, but she'll need some time to sort this out. Dandelion? What has she been up to? God knows. On holiday, maybe. That's not what I meant. Even with your new ID and ticket, I still can't leave yet. What happened? I split up with Rosa and the others 4 hours ago. I got to the train station first and they were supposed to get here as soon as they had Helena, but there's still no sign of them. What's their location? I don't know. The line breaks abruptly for a few seconds. Galena? Signal interference. We knew the previous comm channel was compromised, so we already switched to a new encrypted channel this time. We're still experiencing an active signal interference of unknown origin. They're capable of targeting a comms channel you set up with such precision? Yeah, this could be a new lead. We're getting on it right away. Stay off the comms for now. Dandelion support will take a while. Helena will link up with you soon. Stay safe before Groza and the others get there. Commander? Got it. Colleen? Oh, good. And that's that. Now on to Chapter 5. But before I do that, I'm just going to run back to this and run through the rest of these basic fights. Because these will be fairly quick to do. Yeah. Figured out why the game was crashing earlier, so that's at least nice. Alright. Yep. We'll swap these two around. Combat start. Alright. Lens. Move up. End action. This should cover everybody, right? Does cover everybody. Alright. Confirm. Bang. Boom. There's the holding the control points. Or eliminate all hostile units. Alright. I guess what I'll do is I'll just simply move these guys back one. There should be no issue, so end action. Rosa, end action. And when the enemies finally show up, there they are. End action. End action. End action. Move forward, end action. And they'll show up. And action. Remove the enemies. Bang. And problems secured. Alright. Continue. I just need to do 3 more fights, and then that'll be that done. Whew. And then I will have completed another of these, and I can collect all of the resources. That one. Perfect. This is more than plenty. Kugai. Run. End action. Run. Action. all enemies eliminated. Bang.
我先死了，
Bang.
永远的消失。
Where are the control? Oh, these are the control points. And action.
正常水平罢了。
And action.
啊，在看什么呢？
And action.
跑得掉吗？
Rosa. And action. There are no enemies. We just need to get characters. Oh, I literally just need to hold the control point for more turns. That's it.
接近，
And we'll just get everyone to a
正常水
freaking
平罢了。
defensive position.
跑得掉吗？
And action. And
正
action.
常水平罢了。
有话快说。
Okay. Really wish I could freaking do this
正
quicker,
常水
but
平罢了。
接近，
wait, what? What?
一定是
I'm confused. I'm very confused here. The mission is achieve victory, eliminate at least 5 enemy units within the first 5 turns. I had eliminated all units. What the fuck happened?
哦，有话快说。
Okay, now it lets me go over here. I see. That's annoying. I should be able to just sit here with Klukai. Run forward. And then I should be able to run sideways. Eliminate all of the enemies.
正常水平罢了。
Use the thing. Move this way. Gets me out of the danger space. Right. Boom.
正常水平罢了。
And Klukai just move back over the corner.
跑得掉吗？
Groza. Fuck's sake. Groza, move to position. Cheetah, move position. They'll just spawn in. That isn't enough to actually kill that. It is, however, enough to eliminate a dinner gate. We suppose we'll have to do good enough.
在这里呢。嘿，
跑得掉吗？
Let's see. That eliminates you.
有话快说。
Lind. I can just move you here, use this, clear out everybody else. Confirm. Right, because now I'm actually holding the point, so when I eliminate
永远的
the...
消失。
Wait, what? Why did that not do anything?
训练有一定成效了。
For fuck's sake, why did that not do anything? Yeah, I noticed that, but why did that not do anything when I first did that move?
正常水平罢了。
This is likely to be a problem. Okay, that will kill both the enemies at the very least.
让你三个。
Okay, I am so glad Klukai had a large enough AoE.
任务结束。
All right.
各位，保持警惕，
Yeah.
在安全返回之前
All right.
还不能放松。
Okay. 2 more. BH5 and BH6. And then we'll be done with that. I will check on the remaining reaction vids. I don't remember what I had remaining. Alright. Good. Yeah, we'll be fine here. With my usual Lind action. There we go. And action.
有话快说。
We're gonna do this. It eliminates all but 2 enemy units. I could, in theory, move 1 block over, but that eliminates that. So we'll stay where I am, use the action, eliminate pretty much everybody else. Alright. And the action.
好的调吗？
Well, I'm gonna eliminate you. Do I have another option?
目标确认。
Blue Kai. What's your range? If I hit here, I can eliminate those 2.
让你三个。
Oh, good. That bomb actually did blow up, so I eliminated everybody. Wait.
有我在，就没什么好担心的啦。
Alright. Continue. We'll complete the last battle, and we will be done with the game. Well, after I claim all this stuff for doing this, and do whatever else I can do, so... In theory, I might still have a decent amount of time. As super long path, very much going to be a Klukai prominent. Combat start. Klukai,
一定成效了。
there's pretty much only enemies down the straight. Go down the straight line. Eliminate everybody, basically. Firm. All right.
正常水平罢了。
Oh no. I need to move you just 1 further here. Oh, but that leaves the last guy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do this. It'll eliminate all of these guys, leaving only the 1. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anybody I can get who can damage that 1. Ah, shit. Delayed. Okay, so I look back to the capture one. You click on the right, 1 square outside of a movement range of the objective twice, then looked up defensive positions. Oh, I feel stupid for doing that. I really do.
有话快说。
Lind and action. Luckily, I can move quite far with Lind, so I should be able to eliminate the rest. I have no idea the delay.
有我在，就没什么好担心的啦。
Firm. What I'm seeing, just finished, so I'm gonna say maybe 22nd on my visual, but that's probably not the most accurate. Over 2 minutes. Oh shit. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay. Oh wait. That's really not good. Climb missions. Okay, we're going to I want one that's like 10. Your 10 each, right? Yep. Auto, we'll do that to 50. Confirm. Alright. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over to the event. Rookie. The journey log, adventure. Oh, this is only for completing campaign things in hard mode. And none of what I've done. Okay. So then I just need to do this. And flame. 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 Objectives. Flame. Perfect. We'll keep it on. We'll do it where now. Okay. New level unlocked. Good. We'll do, wow, apparently I've already done most of these. Alright. Okay. So we'll quickly run the commissions. Flame. Perfect. So just log in and do more daily brief missions. That's it. We'll confirm you. Use to a U. 80. Now we leave at 90. Alright. So we'll finish that tomorrow. The last thing I'm going to do is quickly go through all the journey milestones, claim all. Journey witness, journey milestone. Please click in. Claim 30 of those. Okay. I don't really know what I can do to try to force the thing to do as I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to recruitment, and we are going to run the base recruitment once, and then we'll use the other picks for the rest. All right. Oh, that's golden. I'll get rid of everything that stands in the commander's way. Nice. I finally got that character. Ignores defense, ignores destruction. Perfect. So now I don't actually think that there's any of the characters in that desired procurement that I actually want for pushing for getting more. Yay! Let's go. It shouldn't be too long. On Twitch, it doesn't show as very long. 30 seconds. Okay, so it's quite a bit faster. Okay. I guess now I just want to do this, since I'll be able to get the other one anyway. So the rate up target, 50% on elite rarity. We'll use targeted procurement. We'll do access. We'll do this once. Right, yeah, it was Springfield, I believe, that you had recommended. So we'll firm. I don't think it's likely that we'll get it, but you never know. All right. No,
一切
just
都在可
purple.
控范围内。
Not about now. Quick react before I go. Okay. Yeah, so I won't do anything with applying any of what I get here. So what I'll do is do that reaction immediately. I think that'll be the only reaction I do tonight. I think I'll save the rest for the next time. Good. Oh, we already have Groza now with the max number of those needed. Okay. So, with that, let's move on to the reaction. I am going to settings, exit the game. Well, that's not running quickly. Okay. I'll just leave that like this. Oh, hey, I think I saw this video. I never watched it, but I saw this in my recommendeds a few times. Players decided to change how my game works.
Wait until he finds out about gravity. Well, my last video started an absolute civil war in the comments. You guys were fiercely debating realistic physics versus arcade ship controls. So I ran a poll on our Discord, and honestly, you guys are crazy. All right, fine. Step 1, disable fuel consumption while drifting. I just need to delete this one single line of code. Cool. I guess I have to rework the entire game now. First, I had to detach the velocity vector from your input so it stops driving like it's on rails. Now, if you boost forward and spin your ship around, you are still drifting helplessly in the exact same direction. But here comes the next problem. The game engine just doesn't know the weight of your ship, which means the smallest cabin behaves exactly like the biggest upgraded ship. So I coded a dynamic mass calculator. Burning fuel makes you lighter. Stuffing 1,000 meatballs into your cabin makes you heavier. And also, forget about boosting to 5,000 units per second. I added an avionics limiter so you don't play bowling with the space stations. Oh, and oxygen isn't infinite either. So drifting endlessly out of the sector, yeah, definitely not your best idea.
All right then. That makes sense. But yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna call that for the reaction side, just because I think some of the other ones were a bit long. And so with that, I'm gonna say thank you all for coming out and watching. I've been Captain Tundrax, signing off. We will be rating somebody, so yeah. All right. Either way, thank you all for coming out and watching. I've been Captain Tundrax, signing off.